awieye na mom fa 2 million de bra now the additional 100 Ghana cedis account na ye 3 million na wo de aba abetwere wo din wo twere wo din a na afa ya ma kwan mo awura mo pen drive no so ye de bema wo kyerei mesro ye nje advance payment bia.
My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy, we can create jobs, we can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space, you were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver. And we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot. And let's give them just that. The task before us requires leadership that is empathetic, that is disciplined and accountable, leadership that is not defined by titles, but by service, that is not defined by slogans, but by substance. And so I issue this challenge to each of you to lead your sectors with vision and integrity, to champion innovation, make decisions based on facts and data and not on guesswork. Spend public funds wisely and judiciously. Reject opulence. And never forget, your first duty is to the people of Ghana and not to your own political survival, not to the applause you will get, and not to your personal gain. I want each of you to leave this retreat with a clarity of purpose and with the humility to keep learning. This job is not about knowing it all. It is about listening. For example, I'll stay true to the values. And please remember, when any of us fall short, I will not hesitate to act. I didn't think that was what you would clap for. Let us leave here with renewed determination. Let us work not for applause, but for results. Let us lead with honor, and let us remember always that the true measure of our success will be the lives we touch and the legacy we leave behind. And finally, let me remind us all that the destiny of our party and our future success depends on the legacy that this current administration will establish. And so we must give it our all. We must work together to make our party's future successful. I therefore have the privilege and honor to declare this executive leadership program duly open. My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy, we can create jobs, we can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver. And we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot. And let's give them just that. The task before us requires leadership that is empathetic, that is disciplined and accountable, leadership that is not defined by titles, but by service, that is not defined by slogans, but by substance. And so I issue this challenge to each of you to lead your sectors with vision and integrity, to champion innovation, make decisions based on facts and data and not on guesswork, spend public funds wisely and judiciously, reject opulence, and never forget your first duty is to the people of Ghana and not to your own political survival, not to the applause you will get, and not to your personal gain. I want each of you to leave this retreat with a clarity of purpose and with the humility to keep learning. This job is not about knowing it all. It is about listening. For example, I'll stay true to the values. And please remember, when any of us fall short, I will not hesitate to act. I didn't think that was what you would clap for. Let us leave here with renewed determination. Let us work not for applause, but for results. Let us lead with honor, and let us remember always that the true measure of our success will be the lives we touch and the legacy we leave behind. And finally, let me remind us all that the destiny of our party and our future success depends on the legacy that this current administration will establish. And so we must give it our all. We must work together to make our party's future successful. I therefore have the privilege and honor to declare this executive leadership program duly open. My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy, we can create jobs, we can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before, and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot. And let's give them just that. The task before us requires leadership that is empathetic, that is disciplined and accountable, leadership that is not defined by titles, but by service, that is not defined by slogans, but by substance. And so I issue this challenge to each of you to lead your sectors with vision and integrity, to champion innovation, make decisions based on facts and data and not on guesswork, spend public funds wisely and judiciously, reject opulence, and never forget your first duty is to the people of Ghana and not to your own political survival, not to the applause you will get and not to your personal gain. I want each of you to leave this retreat with a clarity of purpose and with the humility to keep learning. This job is not about knowing it all. It is about listening. For example, I'll stay true to the values. And please remember, when any of us fall short, I will not hesitate to act. I didn't think that was what you would clap for. Let us leave here with renewed determination. Let us work not for applause, but for results. Let us lead with honor, and let us remember always that the true measure of our success will be the lives we touch and the legacy we leave behind. And finally, let me remind us all that the destiny of our party and our future success depends on the legacy that this current administration will establish. And so we must give it our all. We must work together to make our party's future successful. I therefore have the privilege and honor to declare this executive leadership program duly open. My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, and so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy, we can create jobs, we can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before, and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about. The 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot. And let's give them just that. The task before us requires leadership that is empathetic, that is disciplined and accountable, leadership that is not defined by titles, but by service, that is not defined by slogans, but by substance. And so I issue this challenge to each of you to lead your sectors with vision and integrity, to champion innovation, make decisions based on facts and data and not on guesswork. Spend public funds wisely and judiciously. Reject opulence. And never forget, your first duty is to the people of Ghana and not to your own political survival, not to the applause you will get and not to your personal gain. I want each of you to leave this retreat with a clarity of purpose.
Ba Jumadi. So mama join here ewo ye a Facebook page. Ye mamunyina aha ye mamo Akwaba. All right, more journey your Facebook no your mamunyina your mama Akwaba. All right, so quick one, my main choir side Juma we na Omo ka assembly about a cocoa producers price. Na Abaya releases statement, and I heard the finance minister talking about it. So government announces producer price of cocoa for the 2025-2026 cocoa season. And I'll just pick the first paragraph. The Producer Price Review Committee, PPRC, on cocoa under my chairmanship met and agreed on the producer price of cocoa for the 2025-2026 season, which opens on Thursday, 7th August 2025. Point two, subsequent to this meeting, government is pleased to announce an increase in the producer price of cocoa from $3,100 per ton to $5,040 per ton. All right, so this increase in the producer price represents 70% of the gross free on board, the FOB value of the $7,200 per ton. An alliance with President Mohammed's promise to pay cocoa farmers 70% of the FOB price. So this is the news coming from the finance minister. Edema cocoa dwadifo nyinara. Yeah. Hold on. All right. Okay. So, BM, just enlarge it. Okay. Mr. Anane Boatene Cocoa Farmers Association President. Line. So now my name, Mr. Anane, Kodin Komo. Wafa Akwaba. Pacho Bokode. The radiase, the radiase. You say abai so apeja producer price of cocoa at the free $3,100 at the $5,040. Me bacho what is enkrawi na etimo say wadaroma.
Yo, the price on study a no dear, and the study are all me no custody were full. Na me yeah, and see the piano, set the same, meeting a hand and so framing of the shall see up to be a 2 months in the remote and see for now, as I'm speaking, you make us say this market. Price no abana die me ne mpanyin for me ba be du fia ye ne mpanyin for be be fia wo na ajesu se eyeye na aba e ye pe uyampo e se ye nyima di ya na yesu na me ye igina ha se sia na me ka e se bi gina ado do enim na me ama ye ka kire ni na se de ti dia no ye ni obi ya bi fia extra na say you the bripum yina yes ya bebe be
last year na ye $3,100 no eya na afibia no mo hwe ani mu say increment no metimi ayesai percentage ni betimi ayesai me ka dada nyina me ene de se de wo ka no wontimi nkasa mfa ho na eya na before no ya na mo hwe ani mu say margins no be yesai eyesai ya ne boa kokokuani
sana yegina yini mo no emse yana tomre bi ana me ka say me nwanwa se de ya koko ye tumwa me ya bisita ye se na mo pese se ya de mra ye adwuma wo manu mu a constitution no man koko board na se government se onfa FOB price se de wawo na wo kai eti se FOB price na so di dwuma enya ade ye se se koko bisa obi kwa ya na se kwa se adentina se na mo pe na yempa no eyen hyehyeye na constitution di ato aban otwe mu no na okofa price no say obema yen fiafo 30%. It is aban we ba no no ka so obema ye 70%. It is say the odi aba no say do 70 ana enu no eno ne asem no it is a worship I do this na break corner so it say any constitution here. If you decide to say na ya any one any one so this constitutional price a 70% FOB price no di juma there be no work any assembly here and they say the pass let's say 70% na or the That's a cocoa yaseswa. Meaning this say you could be a beham.
But okay. I 70% no, but said the okay say unni ha. Enti opese wo ba because we read here 0.4. That is a year release a free Minister of Finance for Abanwa. Or say this increase in the producer price represents 70% of the gross free on board. That's the FOB value of the 7,200 per ton. In alliance with President Mohammed's promise to pay cocoa farmers 70% of the FOB price. So this is an emphatic statement from the finance minister. But said the Udi Kakayano say afe na mo baba be shia. Mushia na say mo workout nina no drew 70% promise from the president. No, why not? You are good to go. So I won't push you further. Sabaya anya se me mo akometo too much. Yebeja no ana mudim komo we will come back to you. Then we can have a very fruitful conversation.
Thank you very much.
Nyami Shabebre of Abuati. Okay, all right. So cocoa farmers president na yete nenkano ora anane Boatin. So eneya ena statement no buy and statement no buy no so no almost unya enhia. So they will meet and have a lengthy discussions on it. Then they will come out with their position. I was Jumedia wedding. And the Mullers say welcome Kwabena Boham, the last standing. Thank you, and the Mullers. Nyamin Shabebre me pacho bra behwe ade ne mamina ehia me pa me pese me ye adwuma bi sisia. So DSTV issues are raging, and you know so nkomo ewo ho a you know so that most of the people believe that the minister approach Edema DSTV for no and Sheda Enkoye, but almost 95% of Ghanaians agree with Sam George that look, DSTV, you cannot just run the system as if you are running your own something. What is the issue? The first question we must ask ourselves is say DSTV response to the minister and to Ghanaians is show any respect. No foreign company no away no only any respect for us. And clearly when you read their response to the minister, it's so clear. Unya a rocket scientist to come and tell you that DSTV, no. Charlie, Ghana is for us. Ghana is our country. Yeah, man. So, yes, we can look at other places and just check that, oh, okay, so I have for Muno dealing, say. I have for saying money or Mudili. If you are telling us, oh, Nigeria, we are looking at the Nigerian market. Because Uncroform patronize it also than a Ghana market. Then now, Sidino is doing well than the Naira. Ubenya Naira say now benya 50 cedis or 80 cedis or 100 cedis. So check. And you tell me, say, me 500 and whatever, 580 cedis. Me say you know a compact plus, and I'm paying almost 600. Charlie, Maba, what is it? MTF CCA, where CC Obiaba no ababe CCA no ko. Obiaba no ababe CCA no ko. And then now I heard one gentleman, I can't remember his name. MTN also some judge response to DSTV, you know, or share response no too harsh, and even for some judge to say or bet terminate or more ejuma more you know on your regulator. Yes, we understand NCA and the regulator. NCA cannot just wake up so my baby without a friend is a communication ministry, without some judge ministry consent. It's not possible. And you are there, Juma. So when you raise that argument, why? Sa Ansah na Sam George Babeka say radio stations be at the car. Ebinum so why some renew omo ayi. So omo ahodi I withdraw omo license no. I don't think NCA enya NCA na be your friend says announcement no. I don't think NCA ama me say announcement no. Na Sam George na ye. NCA na ye the main regulator for radio stations. But the Minister of Communications, hono ne baba ye announcement no. Charlie. On ne be announcement no. In his other catch them say Kofi Tonto Malik Mumin or say Kofi Tonto di Obeka. Kofi Tonto di ono an Ebeka. Say adwene no from nti ono an Ebeka sa. Ono an Ebeka sa. Won't be cast away my mentiase. Sir, Osha response. Yeah, try and keep a friend say Sam George, but minister they only decided they will say on grant interview. But whether Sam George will grant interview on it or not, I mean, we are solidly behind him. Yeah, Tanechi. And for the first time, I've seen so many MPP guys supporting Sam George's position. We are tired. These companies come here, then they run the show and just get out of the system. They run the show. Normally, they run the show, then they do whatever they want. Haba. It can't continue like this. And Vivian Opomusa, why do we always allow ourselves for the foreign companies to just take the citizens low key? Low key. The low key. So if today Sam George are sorry say want Tiasia, you best support no. You best support no. Sasa Kwabena says, Bobie, it is very good. The minority in parliament is solidly backing Sam George on the DSTV matter. In circumstances like this, it is prudent we fight as a united front to discourage foreign entities from cheating us in broad daylight. And Sasa, you know, enye we nkwa ena megidi say here a united front. Your four most essential needs ewo my way mu a ese MPP ni this enya common grounds on that issue. Roads, water, light, food production. Sanyama we the idea we ekwa we kakra na we aba soso kakra and this near MPP betimi atena ekwa ba kon for almost 16 20 24 years no more. Na Daniel kasa forth and back sa kese Ghana say and kese yede your friend say ye hwe ekwa dodo a waye nenke yama a register within say yanto aba emaw ewo Ghana. So say you betimi anya a united front on foreign companies and health. Thank you Foster. Say you betimi anya yes ni no Bobie ad hospital. Yes. Say you betimi anya your friend say united front against foreign companies. Then we must as well have, united front on enyema affect you directly. Maso Akpabili also Bobie rent. Yes, rent. We can allow NDC to come and promise rent. NDC cried, "Oman promise be Yanom." Yeah, Yanom Yankrofui. So we can't allow people to just come and promise and promise and promise. No, when it comes to roads, water, light, health, it's a united front that look. This is the direction. Ebia Ghana over the next 4 years. And yes, Accra Kumasi Road. Ye what you say? You know, we can't be going forth and back complaining about each other and the whole issue now. Why did this kakesi? That's all. Why did this kakesi? Last time in Rezi, honorable Boja issue. Me, I don't like complaints. If you think somebody has done something wrong when it comes to our money, Charlie, do. Don't complain it to me. Me, I'm a citizen. My job is to make sure I give you my thumb with the mindset that you can do it. Beyond that, I can't do anything. If somebody has chopped Ghana money, so it says kako sikanko. No, that is not what we want to hear, bro. Hey, Ghana for near the foodie. Okay, obi party obi use the abewum and a Uber and a Yango almost CCA. Hey, more. Oh, enya macha na macha. Says the ever be Accra100. Hey, for 28%.
From private, you have been passenger no market. No, 28%. It's too much.
There be no family. No, but some passenger. No, but the driver. That's a boat drivers. No, me Jumama. A friend say, they are registered with company.
Yes.
So if the person is registered with a company, or no, yeah, Juma, the contract is between him and the company. A friend say, customer, how does it affect you?
There be any customer. They say one more. Apply onto the Bolt app, Uber app, Yango app, and let's say recently Shaxi app.
Okay.
Synchrophone. Want to be with their mother companies. Say we a day a certain threshold of percentage. Become mother company, which is a Bolt and a Uber. And I make say.
So they determine the prices.
They determine because of the passenger no, according to Bolt, for instance, 1 mile. We a Jumano per passenger, say be 100 Ghana cedis. Passenger no amount, so Kwabena Bobie Ansah offer you 28% of how much you charge the passenger. Meanwhile, car no, and you're not a be automano.
Hold on.
Okay.
May, to be honest with you, may order boat to me. We said that
I've been on their case.
May order Yango that.
Yes.
So I don't know how.
Yes.
Maybe that. But now, so say. Any time no more a charge.
No, I'm not talking about charge. No, I am talking about percentage shares of the charge. Send me to the me per se me sign on to the Bolt app. Me ame wa me car. Ebi mpo bi na to car na ma minti me sales ba car wona. Ene ne e ka ho. Na ma back kwa me na Bobie Ansah Bolt company for instance. Now see okay, what assignment me use app no. Na wo adwuma wo be ye a service provider and say, Obama me passenger through the app. Na me nso makwakofa no. That's the business we have. Now contract in the mono. Uti your drivers ne kanwa. Adwuma bi a me ye bia no. Wo as Kwabena Bobie Bolt no. Wo mu 28% per passenger. Meanwhile,
so drivers no feel say both companies need sisi wo.
Enyo mu feel wo mu sisi wo mu. Na asema na Kwabena. Me ma to me car. And your boat to the Tomami. We have other avenues of boats to talk us bomb. But look at this scenario. Me and my Tommy car.
Whether boat, whether Yango,
yes, or other.
Okay, so
vehicles.
your issue is
it's too much.
It's with boat and I say with all
my
the
issues
other
with all the network. Just a vary. but both them use your example. Opa my boat for ana commander must say be nipa 5 both from free. You see what they will tell you, and I even Facebook for or mechanical. They're both guys and the other network vehicle drivers. They are very suffering because say obia toka mame. Na SME sales every day. Sikana menya a day no, and no be an amdebakoye. Says can be an amdebakoto fuel. Car no baby say ya, me koko kompe mazin. And I say me kwabo so kaya. Says can mu bia. But by virtue say oh mame one passenger no. Osi me 100 cedis me mu 28 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile no.
Okay, so hold on. Omunu odi nkoma.
Yes.
Do they have any alternative? My also be a better Sanzi is the best. I don't know how
Sanzi they said I'm saying so I cannot give vivid account. But what I'm learning is say less than 50 Ghana cedis, you know. I think so the bay for 12 hours. Now I say to less than 50. Maybe say 20 cedis, but I'm just going up. Now I say Juma for additional 12 hours. Say no, for now is the cheapest on the market. But sharks the problems we say cars this one also and I shut away there. Yes, cars then shut down.
So they should move there.
You see, they can move there with their cars, but sometimes no meaning say insecurity. I think say many are buying.
What is the insecurity about it?
Maybe say woman say when they move the other cars, it will take them time to come and join. Unlike boat, baby you're going to get boats. Say it has to do with accessibility.
Yeah.
Boat no almost baby in fact Uber shares no commander. Now they had taken over the markets. And also shares boat then boat came and took over. And to make a young go by, unfortunately, young go enter say I buy me take it over and now some PPP arrangement bia. Yen take over and yen can say okay, this is a national app. Sa app no ubetimi abaso as a Ghanaian youth. I buy back crackers, me and my work can pay. Then government takes 10%. And commander, they say when you check across the country, produce and check mine. Ghana had normally 28% too. There are a lot of countries, even in Africa here, they are charging less than 15%. I wish they could do. Yes, it's the same with DSTV and now. How can you charge $29 in Nigeria? Now me call TV so call koto anywhere. Also me pay 1,000 cedis. Saying. Me no say for the past 2 months me disconnect me DSTV. Me yes me best start 2 days ago. I'm say me 2 months. How do you charge me when I've not used service at the mame? Etima obia what Honorable Sam George say in fact we need men like Honorable Sam George in this country. Asa no minor ejuma. Ekrofo ba no ma buya no ma bra yesu. De bia na ye want to share we is
but I think with this issue I've heard the minority. They are supporting Sam George.
Yes.
I've heard some elements in the MPP they support.
Yes.
That call.
Yes.
Maybe yes, you may have 1 or 2 people.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's too much.
So I am going to say what they were in Swababum, but it's a serious matter.
And also there's this blackmailer, DSTV for Nyai. Because okay, letter never abontina. They are making reference to downsizing implicitly. On person say omotia say they are be microphones we di. You are there 15 companies now free and call Ghana no be ewu ana. Uber you be the tientra no mamusisi ana. Certainly no. If this is a reset government, yeah, commander, all these areas we must reset it. All these areas we must reset it.
I see.
Every me cramp put it down and me catch the honorable minister of lands and natural resources say one council, look, we should start renegotiating multinational mining contract. Basically, Commander Ghana, you need single share in any of the major mines in our country.
Yeah.
Are we a joke?
Yeah. And that was what NDC was trying to negotiate with diamond mines issues.
Yes.
Say Goldfields now. Then later they say, oh, yeah, political watch hunting. What guys is that time JMB making statement say Ghanaians should own our mineral resources.
Yes. Send it to us a supporting papa.
Yes, we should own it. But Otumfo also can somewhere last 2-3 weeks that idea that Ghana does not own anything in our mineral resource sector. I mean
royalties, any corporate taxes.
And said at the papa. So
it's sad.
I will support your
Nigeria have 51% shares in oil revenue. Ghana, your shares in 15%. I grow any so commander.
No, Chrono na yeah. Impeding for no me a for because that 15% somebody negotiated it.
You're negotiating no cry. I'm where they buy so much 2%. I'm where they microphone buy no is it still so much.
Aha. So the graph go.
Minimum pa 2 to 3%.
Aha. So on obenya 2 to 3%. Na so man nu na benya 15 na dia kan be kwa kodi bro nu amai.
I think I know 13 also.
Yeah.
Good, we need more than 5%.
So the fact of the matter is that we are dealing with criminals. We are dealing with thieves. People who are born criminals. And omatimi akọ school.
Yes.
And oma be fry society no oma take oma assuming leadership. And they are using the leadership to steal us. And that is where my problem is.
In Nkrofo says Sam George sorry. Mabaso.
No.
Let's
Sam George,
encourage them.
I support Sam
Like
George any day,
yes.
any time. Any time and now issues with a data bundle.
Yes.
I ask myself, why should you insult the gentleman?
Yes.
Sam George about office that way. There are certain things it will take time for him to know. You know, the rudiments of the whole situation.
That's right.
Then you will know how to negotiate because at the end of negotiations,
yes.
Unless at the point in time when you feel like, look, Charlie, Nippon is not forthcoming. You understand? Not like DSTV, for instance, everybody is clear in his or her mind. Charlie,
it's too much.
Alright.
There's no increase.
So, my producer sending me information be Paite commissions in Ghana, Uber 25% commission on fares.
Okay.
Both 20% commission. Yango is 15%. Some reports indicate Yango previously offered a 5% rate in Accra. So the question is, why is Yango not doing well?
Well, maybe yes, sure. Say 5%. We should call those who are in the game.
Not about this information. No, anyway,
also reports or just reports, me. Report. That last one. Nia kind of me but last one the party naturally.
Far from.
And you're not doing.
Far from.
Last one the party doing. Nia kind of not the be believing research. But last one the ultimate say or no one doing or the true count. Say you want more 5%. And I may why uncle. Not cockra. That's I command a surgeon Sunday SAM.
Yeah.
A Juma ya jinkro for time. So my way jai. And until the mabunu mobra. You cannot take my time from morning to Abia, must say 5-8 hours. You pay me a peanut. How can we progress?
It's too bad.
Anka only pakuni ya jume we are. Or different job.
That is why JM Eka sa shift system no na ya no say omunti bida. Ese mitimi ya adwuma say ebia Accra from ya adwuma from 2 to 6.
Yes.
2 to 6 mabeye me adwuma me ko. So in the morning, no, sorry, 6 hours.
That's what you're from.
Me wo bibi a me till maybe we are 12 or 1 and sign my back Accra FM.
Sure, that's what you should do.
I shouldn't come and waste all my time here sitting in Accra FM. Yes, so be a mobra. Oh yeah, no, I get 400, no, I get 500. But you see, the point they say you can't blame the owners.
No, I'm talking about the system.
Yeah, you need to blame the system because if you are able to create more jobs,
yes, enabling environment.
Yes, the more you create jobs,
yes,
the more a man for me who say, oh, Bobie Bia, me Accra FM.
Yes,
so me share Jumasi 2 make me a PBBI.
Yes.
Right? Into the Soriano passes at 8.
Yes.
Me kwa another office. My kwa bomb job. By 12:1.
Yes.
My pong. By 1:45.
Exactly.
My taking rest kakra 15 minutes time I'm on air. My phone 6 me coffee.
Yeah.
So at least I can work twice.
Sure.
And even whatever Accra FM is offering me, whether it's so nyama sem.
Obenya bia so baby.
Aha. That is so, but the point is when they start creating that system, which means they are giving us liberation, freedom, and every black man per se benya freedom. Yeah, every black man per se. Somebody is exactly. Tembiano. Keep quiet.
Yes.
Let me mia you. Let me mia you. That has been the issue all this while. All right, I'll come back. Don't go. I'll come back. Mate,
no, it's maybe you Mate say, what he Obeka bia mayen na nea owura Sam George yi e 7 for no me ateso so I want to swap their license will stand revoked like yes
Mate yes ma menti we free me pam so mo ma me eye sa asore no mo ma me dabi okay mo ma me sa so a friend say synagogue mo ma me synagogue video no hwa there is very high in discipline e wo krom ha. And it's sad that you even have Christians also doing same.
Look at the indiscipline. Just look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. The indiscipline on our roads. Sorry, no. I'm for planning now. I'm a cockpit. I'm a channel. Why? I'm a pay some penny of you. Look at the indiscipline. Just look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. The indiscipline on our roads. Sorry, no. I'm for planning now. I'm a cockpit. I'm a channel. Why? I'm a pay some penny of you. Look at the indiscipline. Just look at this.
Sir, Ghana for more follow me on. We I am say sphincters. Baby a synagogue e wono. Me papa cho enye asore no per se and asem na meka. Synagogue is a good church. I have family members in there. So the issue is not about the church. The issue is about the practice. Ekwayo omoji a full road. One more.
A new road no my no.
A new road no my sprinters what they call six sprinters one.
Oh yes, Nabio we are so no be good no wood is Mura na
Omaji a whole
total lawlessness.
Omaji road can see back na omo parking cars was so.
Yeah, be me bufu ya am say because the first time when I visit be omo a road a vehicle show. I no be catch am say sorry am say ay. I no fa kwa na boss no.
Last time, Omuko Kanya, they are Omono explanation is and yes, I'm sorry no. But some of the Christians explanation is Uko Enima Zongo for a pack castle, Kwaso, Yanadi Yentiminka.
Zongo Vonabro.
But you see, it's happening in the Zongo, nobody is able to talk about it.
Zongo Vonabro. You see, that's the problem we have in this country.
You don't know Omono Eddie Aye. Your friend say Asha Sodie.
And I'm also a yes, now they are right because I was so mumia. You deal with them.
Yes, because Uko a Zongo sa a buying kwaya dear taxis. I know.
No, my block.
Yes.
Yes.
May say Utmiko Zongo community be a better than account for because
what are we talking about?
Oma Paki Omo Kasi are saying, who.
Oma Fakwano.
Oma Fakwaya, Omo do another no mufia, Omo Nuaviane or
Timrani.
Yeah. And it's happening in Obia Sandem was the same thing happened to a local official town.
Can you imagine?
Freedom Church.
I'm also Paku anymore.
Yeah, but say church's no argument is that any Omukra then be Sunday pay.
And I make us almost said you church. Yeah, that is already but you see, Niano, a chess of man in Mranya Juma.
Weak leadership.
Very weak. So weak.
Weak leadership.
So weak.
Weak leadership. That is the whole issue. And one no asa finito.
I know I'm weak. I'm gonna
say and cry for almost your friend say omo ye de o no omo asikwai
chese omo de
Kumasi a omo ye no omo asikwai e o lord kwamu na nipa abo bandana wa bandana ko ja boniti lord kwamu na kinkre say unim say kroma enkramofo boys no So I'm going
me see obi ame David me say me no more ka okudi me say die or you people die. You know now mo body me buve obi ho fi bia park out what are you talking about?
Say and Cremofo boys
ti omo kwa see obi ti no what are you talking about?
Omo wan say kai na etu ntino omo timi be gira junction so
no block it no na police ni yes na ye hwe wo because o man na your mo dia. I mean what sort of lawlessness is this?
And I know Abrante bi ye say Isley Gombe bi omo kosie obi Abrante no so nyina o ma papa ne kan hwe
you imagine? Na nipa na okoko bomba ye kura ma no say baby wo a wo kɔ no etu trase we na dis say nipa odo a o se twa na chi ma be 100.
So now a system now very difficult to straighten it. And Christopher no so ashase
almost lawless
because say road no synagogue church one
me who
every Sunday won't be for
Kwabena me ko for me see me who the one must be afa kwan na say hey me the initial non visa assembly no and the pack o mo no magije o musika on them just assembly upako kwanzo akwane nya
na on soro ni nya nso ne say ye no ye leaders no magimi too much we build communities without building car parks.
No
we don't factor it.
Na baby what was the last time unya baby oba epeso kobobo obenya enkwada tie enkwada ye wo mu nyina obesity ya kese because baby enkwada akora bedi agro ye ni bi ya tonton ni nyina ye nko ni enim dansi
ye dey sit town houses
and ye chese ye development time sankofo ye block kwan ye yi fale tu kwa brochi na e free the trim say to trasem no na free the trim
me who video we ahumachi on minima brand here crow ye video we but I just watched it over and over.
Yeah, indiscipline. Yeah, too indiscipline. Too indiscipline.
What are we doing to ourselves?
No, too indiscipline.
The obedient means sorry nka say oh chale ade we e koso no enye
oso kaka ye nto aba man chese ya dwini nyina ya bato salifo amwako asede ya circle o make sure so fem wo be bo wachi ma ene yetumi na yes mesi menkai kura akademi nyila kofo dua kronum twe na ho ye zongo o gina ne naso tuo mo ene kai mi nyila ye enye di obi se mento o nto aba ma mefo wo kokromo ti koda fie
chese. And look, any leader say wait me instill discipline in Ghanaians. Ghana for be to aba ma
sa say obi si ye kwa kosie nipa na mranche na omotwe be block kwan me say last time me no mo ka kudi me say dai afina ya ba oh bo su kenam no. You can only set time baby to the old preaching or so preaching in Temuye. Now, movie so to tell me this will be a quite for boys when they announce. I said, the Aquano or Mono Broom Rasso. How can we live at the lawless society like that?
Look, sometimes to me, I'm like,
what is this?
I never some granny.
They are uncivilized society in the air building. Say, would you not make how could you call out keep me? Now, boys, if one is in Jana, I say,
oh no, kwa prepare homo
and no to memory to me to me say the meme born hoka police in this row esa so ordinary sake kan ye kwa go frɛ obi wo soro no also jentire no afrɛ police no then na attack omo e bia ne yakwa transfer no e bia ya interdict no enti misro me ho eno ne dey to me masango na ya build yes set president bia Kwabena e be do no ye be wi
because sempre mo foi bana se omo kosie obi abeka se
emra no asisi
they do anything reckless.
What are we doing? What are as a man in the direction near distance who echi. No, we cannot encourage that. We cannot. You're so sad, sir. Yeah, teacher of my demra. And
when so aje e kwai aboso ada ya kwasi ada o ya asore
wo jisika gudu botom
na ye sika no ye de kwai no esa ne collection ti no wa ma na asore ma pack wo
kwai no mimi ko hu ye nam say Sanko, me the first time when I feel say, Omo ye car show, and I say, a chino be catch them as sorry, I'm here. Well, we cry for sorry by home, but the bonny, I confirm one Google.
Now, I didn't question that after why any be bar.
I just had to not have no one free bar. No more baby.
Well, bar, because you're the
panel winning our
who someone see bien after wine. Now, whatever.
Omo to say, just Omo beat you. Just I've been crying yet. Omo beating you.
Yeah, grass on me.
Yamu say, the Bian Yajin now, so Yakron and Yamepe, Yanya Yajin, Yanya Monty,
and Omo after wine, me be a
because Omo. Na ekromha senya so for ne your friend is a Muslim ne Christopher na wen sanwa enga Accra brew ni de bia be shot
yai akonfo na nanu media ya kra de ya de snap brem ya de
ya ma je kra free ensem kwam ne
o ma je ayi free ya konfo ensem
ya na ya kra no a ya kra mu a ma bom ton se tia ya na no de bia ya gina ya na so
enso ka ya ne de gu ensama na nanom
se no mo se adepom
o ma je free ensem
na o mu wie o mo no
o ma je adwuma e na o mo nko e
yo o mo nya se adwuma ko se kwam na call o mo out o mu gu adwuma no we mu le gu adwuma no we have to call them out.
All right, so yeah, sama say see di ho nkomo me ba be ye NIA adwuma bi na ma me mo enano Charles Health Minister Akando ya die bi na obi busa question be Christian ahagbe so do other Muslims do same behavior in other countries, especially in Europe nemra they won't do that because they will not allow them. They will not allow them say udesieu enti adano say Germany Frankfurt Street now so we a Muslim ntino wo watiesi ekwanum ena wo blocking crofo na wo papa bi eka ahwehwe. You can't do that there. And so I know okoka ani ayekọ mangana muna de house muna de kowa muna de hakani muna de du warinchi abindi ka kitiki eno ano no yenya ne hwe no aye de ope no okọ ade we start ko for time Rollins time no musuro ko Rollins obemi abo wo so wo na wo ye zongo ni boy na so na wo de wani ade afro area boy be bo ada no wano se ye be fa ko transongo ha ubonso honam na ya oya na otwe na wunsi abonten da enti Rollins say no musuro no omuhunu na mama fans kofo eba ya aluma ama ebedi deputy vice president ena saade ne hyase oya ya ani ayekọ ena tu antwada atamels time same eno so JMB vice ena oya ya na call them tu antwada muna da mangana muna da kowa muna da abindadi muna da chike wondo sa ena ekufa do isu de ba ya ye no so ba omi abe ya the same thing se say dia ginsem agiensem mesi islegon se o to ka mu pa no mo besna kosie obi na che se wa mpe ba bia mfa wo ka na anyina uni obia uni kamafobia uni kachirefobia ombe proud free no omko or they don't care hadn't you say ye chichire o mine ye chichire system sa why ye no cry and kan ho asem wie kwa uko new town ha ye wo roads bi o ya park cars over be 15-20 years ni cars ya say yo ya park CCC wo ekwam age kwan yeah ho no say ho na dan ti say obi mfichire importable but aban na this car aye ekwan no what you say enso obi antimi nka ye beka wi o yenwe yo Christopher no so edi wo mo ababagim and almost so blocky roads Sundays anyhow they don't care okoka almost say unim ka koka ezongo die adai to be antimi sore enhwehwim krofo we mienu asum one day emakroma enye free mola also talk about same in Kumasi when they do funerals so te ya ekroma obi anu a o block kwan eye eche kumasefo enti jimi no ajimi nti na ade na zongofo no ye no a wo ye tani nti no wonte ase se asem a AC no waka wajimi oh sa jimi no a ogoka eya no monte ase no ade ne ye no kra eya asem no kra esi wo Ghana ha obi a ye na adwene se wonti bi nka obi a mpese obeka bede ya asem no kra onti ya ne nyine complain se kuma so mo ye ya no ma gyekwai wonni wo ane ya ka che ba wajimi chese waka entafo asem tino ne buafu ogoka Kristofo asem a buei omo so buafu ogoka we asem a buei omo buafu yango se vo ba ne no mti wo kromu yi asem moa omo aso de kura Bible omo na kura Quran omo na ujuru wa won ti ase dia be buso mo sa dia no ya mo kenkan ya dey ogo ka ye friend say Christopher asem a was makota anointing oil mebo odua ogo ka Muslimi fo asem a ono se me de sekai ahye jarabia mu wajimi ana wa bodam dia se ye nyai na munsa kuro no munsa no dia mo se de mpese mu ye no bia munsa no na yankwase asem se ye nyina yete me yate me tax e de aye kwai na so woti ma mo bi woti di uta woti woti zongo community ntino what me a packet rata asai be 16 years what packet rata asai 16 years e de asikwai ya ye amba so bi kura pekwai o de be fa kira ko ba bi kura onya ada ya wasi me hazani we ya mebu ada ya asmi hazani we ya mebo na we enya nkwase ade enya Ghana ne so nkwase asem se so efri say Rollins time a wo kan dabra se hwan no ka Rollins abuwa ma wani su kura tete wo ho ka no abusuafo nka mo tata ni nyina nka bo se Afri kwa mu ho eno bi ka no Drinkers Association kura discipline e che Christopher ne Muslimi Drinkers Association ye discipline che wo mo abai obisi commander come to the command quarters any fadama na fu ani bra behwa de ekwaya ya tie tax dia yo but obia ni kurom ha ye obeka ho asem obia ni kurom ha ye obeka ho asem asem ye serious pa da and obi asende me go to Aveno and car price cars ni bi asi ho tractor abongo cars udwene wa won ti ase say it me je ekwai half naka enti ediya na me buso mo say eya na mo drive ba chado any cantonments any laboni no a eya na ekwai no mu dida ho spacious sa fe no eya na ka say cantonment ni chado ni Bema Hills no me elite no any East Legon crowd na so much as say yes ade no East Legon much as say yes ankwase ade no laboni kwa mu ha ayi wasi hotel where me am fast na anya car park ekwa no so no mo park na ahwache laboni hotel na wo ye Accra FM mo amuni ma Accra FM no okọ wanim kakra bia wo de kọ ye friend say mo mo hotel ni din kira me ye friend say boni so nti wo mu din nu hu sorry restaurant sorry Aden obi antimi nko obi asem ile chere Rollins oba bumo ti o mu sia Rollins abosu kina oba bumo what the state power babu ama na say wo say wo ye fidi wo free e gari o say do free mali na buy na ho den a aduro na wadi nyina be ko beti wani so one time yana ma Kofi Buachi no obabuo ma aduro na yira Kwabena me de oya ma bu ma aduro no a ye sei usua ye dware wo no wo si abuwa na aduro na to ani so na honam ye wo ya aha na we de yetete ho saa say the almost say was spinters synagogue no e be kakra no ma block road no no ma catch say kokofa ni say they say sorry for no so esua enkramofo line bi oya ya no ma tu agusu no ma vim wo Francis say I was in London you can't park a car at an unauthorized location without getting a ticket. Yes. Yeah. Kraway. She say make as a kabambori or a kabambori no just so etani makanta fu asem ne buafu. We. No, that's a ni etimi age a whole road. Yeah. Saturdays. Kwade chamso ne your friend say de chamso ena omo krofrom no mtai dis ankwase ade no enti ekwaya ya simple so obefam no ubedua ko nwan sa ugo ka ya tie kumase ye ne kutu sei bam ye ne wuni ye wose sei bam akwa mi refi mabu mayi ba na to fom ye yara ye o waka ya ye kutu ye ne say bam o ma block kwan ye tuam se kura de o mo de aba o mo ye yie no a na o ma sai ato party e wo hwa wa yie na se yes after 6 o mo ntimi nkwa han ye baabi enye dina no e kwa no mu a no mo de ginam ene birthday party na ye no lord kwam birthday party na nkrofo age lord kwai aboso no mo ye a birthday party asamba kra ni mde kire siaka yemuya hu sei yemuya hu jimi me se bi ni kabambori o se wa jimi ya hu ni jimi fo ya wonu jimi fo ndi asma waka no ontimi nyi emotions nto nkyai se me yetani ba de no ekoso ozongo no enye mi Bobie mi asantini ba de ka asantfo asemo ametiase se asantfuni ya de na se enkwase ade a na so bi ka kire ne se wo wajimi wo ya asantini wajimi a metiase emfa me ho because asem no nipa na ka na eye no kure eye saa na tie enti de trawo mbese nkrafo no krampo de bobo ofa Jamestown ni ade a akwaye o ma block no omtimi hata konkonte bro o hata o siniema no aba be hata no lord kwam Jamestown ho baabi mi de ana menim ho ye omtimi siniema no aba hata no lord kwam o siniema wo ko Jamestown ene yinu a mi de menim ho omu siniema ni abe hota no lord kwam abei wasi wanya osika na abesi restaurant a no wasika car park e wa ase raise no na jabu ase we si akwaye owo laboni junction wo ha no we free Accra100 mo free say we free Enkane TV3 and I say baby na omodi police for agina ama your friend say Ansah no na say wo ko to say American embassy a restaurant na wo ha no we sit down want me am fast na anya car park and cars park wo kwa no ho ye no na dura nwumra it will take you more than 10-15 minutes Ansah no what you atwam and obi ka say anantwie so yetimi di anantwie tisi kwam na omo pam wu nipa se soro na anantwie mra
Sa don be Kwabena say omo chese bibi anya adwuma.
Soro na anantwie mra. No de aba no ya kai.
Wo ni bala na abo.
Wo ni pa no. No de aba no ya kai. Futewore na kai. Futewore na kai.
Na moyi ni kukrom. No mo chese dia.
Ohunu nantwie so ye nipa, ohunu nipa so ya aboa. Wei.
Ade your mind.
Wei. Obi antimi nka. Sofo antimi nka. Imam timi nka.
Ano ma bomba ya.
Kwasi asankwa.
Baya bubo ye kwasi ampa.
Masi adablaka. Kokoshe. Adabraka Rosa, omde old cast abloke.
Aba bloke ni nyina na omoja na nipa ebre a kwan ba ko pe.
Hwa na say me ko ayi your friend say Kumase. And I me ko fa de chem so. Bro, baby I me ko it took me almost be 30 minutes me wine because short roads are me use ni nyina no. Omde ye yi.
Ah, me ko to me de chem so na me ko tafo. Ti ma famu a me hu.
Omde ye yi.
Na de yam ya cross ke nipa ne fa signpost bi mbesi kwa no.
On fa bibia nso.
Indiscipline.
Dabi o try some nsuro.
No better no nsuro. Just o mo ti kuro ni mu ni tutulas boost. Na ye ti we de wa fase ensem hunu nko. Wo fase we ye say we de omu nyo we and ye de ti kuro ni kuro mu say.
Na no atubiga kwaka asem wo UTV. Na nkrofo didi na tem. Ba asem no kure
na so no kure to sabi.
Atubiga say not necessarily wo ekromu a etuo ni niema egu wo mo. Anya asem ku a
azo be ko yi sika o so di to aduane no wo di akoto tuo kukunu nyanku nipa. Sem hunu akwa
Rocky Facts ndi mid me akana ba ko no. Na ye problem no. Do dia am via ni nchire. Why? Pate me am via ni nchire wo mo mehu body no a problem meba. Ya dia ni ba kire o mo dia se mo na makref mani mu ya.
O na so mu gu ya omo condition of the barber you parking on.
Amanfo wonim se asem ya ye kan. Say a month for asem kesi.
No, but how can you tell me say okwa kosie nipa? No about the block kwan because who na your gang leader okroma. Now you will leaders in this country, nobody wants to talk. And there's a phone no. Na o ja papa na me so tira ye ya one wheel driver. What the car kwa ko Bobie die. What are we doing? Now go for sit down. Now what do you say? Development. Why?
Main road jump.
Main road. Me wa assembly bia so be ade friend development control unit.
Nwanwa.
Now I say mo check mo ko an ma ko gi sika. Now mo ye enyo with impunity. No ma ko gina brochi no mo twa picture say hefe. Now the okro mo ye ni ye enya ofe. Wo dey behave responsibly. O ma mra ne ye aduma na mo ye fa. Enya ode. Enya sem hunu no.
Safford Royal Suno, who's be to cantonment and I say, Bema Hills, say, Odiver, Mona Moti baby. I don't cheer no, some of the bow. Men I'm there and cheer no. Wouldn't and cheer and Tiano, then cheer the media. Men I'm going and cheer by. And cheer, but G1, I'm more to the crisis.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he says, "Great, would mean Kakramoniasam, would mean Kakristoniasam, would mean I want to tell Rob before Moniasi, Adia Yebo, would be Nasay, Yai, Movaluba, Yay, Mraya, Okumase, Namsamo, the Munimani, you go to the Munimani, you go to fake it, the Munimani, a year, there be a year. I know Crano, you have a catcher of Kwabena, and you pass for the Crano, and the Crano will go. Masa.
Ama ti kakra yini pa no.
Na wote ka mu kwa na akola ketu abiti moto so say wunim se ye kwa akosie baba. Enti pake.
Kosie wuni. What are you talking about?
Asa me grani.
Na omo ban so ahun. Na omo do omo sa broke aso. What is this? Mezi la sa ka kuri mi de mi no gaya ye mu ga mo say what are you talking about? Tasa wo de hu. Hey. Is that what you want to tell me?
You got car where I'm chichow.
Hey. No, you see, this is why I saw for any month for them. We be preaching discipline at some members. As you are not doing anything, you are worse off. No, anyway, so more mofa.
Mame mo ba ko sumra sesia hwa ayi me ba cho fa picture no a kwa me the picture bi send fatu amame na we no mesre pa ya desrede na desrede we no e kwama eye presidency empanimfo so bi wa presidency na otie a me dikai apacho na omonhwe asem ne nka ne yi me kanipa mienu asem me pacho fa picture no to amamentem na picture ye dai wa ho solo papa no amde ni picture ba no ye frɛ no Kwabena Edu oya madamfo pa oya madamfo Kwabena Edu be emfa ne se be ye emfie on ye frɛ no Santa Baron no
Santa Baron no ka PDS no
na be ye emfie be ye duni me de me hu ne da but bibi koso ewo OSP kisi ajaben ene minu Kwabena Edu se omudi agora yibe di agora ko baabi a enye fe
die ne wo Kwabena ma men tie mu ye na ye hu ye ne ye nwura mu ye
ana meka se Kwabena Edu sa orei oye ni papa
okay
na meba Asempa FM
yes
ni ya pyramid house
no
na that time Africa president Mel Saba na aban edineka beye samre 20 billion
20 million
yeah that time
and that's about $5 million no
me enyo no ana mentra Range Rover muda
fantastic
on the first person the Range Rover be fa me na the odi be fa nyina ne say osre me sikano NDC at time na omompese ombetua esan se omususu so ya chimini nti yemwa no me de ne kokoko anyi do ho na ye 1990 mu to cut it short no NDC aban tua ne ka ye ne bi no de si ni fie ya ne ye koho me de me antikuta me jame me hu de baaye ena okodi Baumia ye betu 2016 no
no gina mo Baumia side
Samia okunum Land Cruisers omode ye campaign etia Mahama nyina Kwabena Edu
I see
ama me frɛ no sɛ Mr. Edu enti ade a NDC ayama ho ewo wiase de ode beda ejo Mahama asini efiri o wankasa me hu bio
that's why enemy of the system
yes because Samia okuni se fa kan no nyina di agroko fi o satan na eja wo no ho
enya jolu
ono
I get a point
ema me nanfofo journalist for kra me amede o mo call ni fie no omo so ko se me poto nti wanya nanfofo foforo but me frɛ no ena me ka kire nse Edu ewi ase so bi ye bi ma wa enna no wachi ma no say we a businessman
abi
into the udi agro asen when
abi eni obelusi no
na MPP for so anya eja no omo ye no ho adwuma
fantastic
the last minute
omo twe no
Akufo-Addo no mo ye no ho adwuma some of the information no me will be on videos
fantastic
na mashada emrepa ne beba na sese odrimika akwakose eye kisi ejaben achi
wasanzo are smart
knowing that Edu is part of the PDS
oh yes now can the PDS na minimum
na PDS no e ho asem beba
eno de so say kutu
enti mesre ejaben memeni ejaben ni asem medi Edu ni asem ade amani nyi ho ye obi a oye fair with that friend
na be eno crowd they also clear the fast because onya ode be
yes o jumpy
yes
ade amempe wo wiase
be be wo nkwa no pe wo
mempe sa fo na asem wo wiase kura mempe na asem mempe o masem Kwabena Edu sabita fra ye di agora se me kono wo ne bedroom clothes mi frem Kwabena bra ne edi nkomo ma anya ne bone
dabi onya ne bone e che no guys rekogoza for no
yes
ana mu wie o Kwabena wie
na onya wo mo no masem me bone nyina ne se obi ama me tip off say what to when I was sponsored by Baumia.
Yes.
Baumia office e wo East Legon.
Fantastic.
Ono na to e. Emma Samia Okunum cars.
So munya go fatijia ba
intiminya information no na me frɛ no so menua Uba NDC mumi hu efia na otim na ye dampom yensa ase na ketekete
yes papa
mina me di wanim edu ko hu amanfo na agya
so mu
business ya waye which is legit business
yes
tua oka na odi bi aye kwam na edu memfa saa de no enyi NDC boni aye
yes
masem nyina ni menua yi omini ya kutukum
saa time no
na tiko apai
abiene wa obeka sa wonye smart
ti afa de mi kofie wa mete security checkpoints 2 hours na me amasoreko
na ko wonimu bio
debi
the sasu da chi
one day crowd there and the can come informer me na me dey and the can come ekoma no me friend the can come so me friend edu amenya no adi can come see me kra be 6 months ni maintain nka me dada ma no pana bibi ya me se me nsore nkofie o me koya and the can come ena ete ote edu hoyi
ewiase hu
na me me good morning o say good morning na me dana me ho boko
o say no adwuma na
si ena me come baby na sebe tafrache enne because we are picking some information from the OSPR. Say kisi ajabi ahwe yi a yenua na ahwe yi a amanfo ensore say wo mo kasa keke o amanfo de wo be kire yam so office wo ma
my makachi
ade e be koso no wani nye ho
la go we ye kwa gina za na ebua asem we ye tell wala se mu
but you ni free ho me say akaba ko
a fantastic
ye no na mesre presidency yenua bi wo presidency wo your friend Nana Poku yes wo your MPP ni mimini any problem bi say MPP ni ebeba be nya control in NDC
of course
because me maintain party NDC party ne nyemi ni dia enyeme se dia eyekuo
opa na join
se obi bem na se nipa kro no ni nyame ode ne ba wi ase so na se ono de otimi nya chance ko duru soro a mini problem
fantastic
me ni problem bi ase na ai we ye MPP ni hame but se adwuma ema ade ntia ya yire ye ho ye adwuma no se also be ye bibi edi askata sa ade ne dia me de menya problem because you know you are going against Ghana
and you destroy us omo hye nya ho gwa no mo omo across everywhere
enti ye best presidency Nana Poku no one abin pa so a prime minister so di o me Bobie enfame ho enya masem enima
anko afam wa kufu ado amagufu ado wa akoso
yes eyi wo faase no kwadwo pianim me de me Bobie enya masem
da bi o wa bi anko afam wa ma
the point ni say the entire maker sa no wonim say Manase issues about a airport
yes
airport company contract no na Nana Poku no ena LED eni mpanimfo bi ya miminim ya onim se minim kasa se omo ne Manase num kasa no mo serve story
no enyo go se sia the contractors e good system ni mu a wo mo na ma corruption related cases no o run nkoso wo mo ka ho bi o mo na jeje contract
me kra de ena me kasa me enye masem me Bobie
obese no
enye masem na unim enye se bia no o yesa because of Poladomotrio ewura no a MPP ni lady no a
oyemani ya no
oyemani airport company ono eye ni nipa so mo nyina ye MPP for
yes deputies ni so kura won so ye MPP for airport one dey eye still annex
what do you say
eye aduma
say joye boy say Nana Poku be
go
na me no pese me di ni picture be to abontin sesia because ena make say enye personal
yeah
minua pa no enye personal but ye mfa mfie nwotwe ye mfa efie nwotwe enkonko ye adwuma ye adwuma ne say ye be supi Ghana clean
akọ jago fo
na wo no wa fa kire say ye nya nkrofo mo bo man no mo ntra ho we yes I am no benya problem. Apart from that, opa your mama sika nyina di and family ho.
But Ghana the other day.
Exactly.
On yet to
exactly.
On yet to
me on there me taxes wo but opa kra Fransa house no. Oba kra me nkukuru nya ne wel mfama emfa me ho me Bobie nyama sem me metimi no atra fie du a ba bia ate kra na me mfa ho da
na ko ye dey
me go ye dey
ko junior na
me live very simple life enti obi te ne jet mu a enha me
eno ye wo asem
o di ase but adwuma ye nyina ya se ba bia o man no direction na e ko no ye mpe ye nyame aboa ye nam wuram ye nam nsuom ye chi ye tum ye nia bri pipe Sabita frache na me mini bodyguard o.
Omo de no mo bodyguards.
Na se nyame ya adom na Ghana fo atie ye. Na yen clean system no. Na se wo se wo de obechini na wo no ada na wo contractor. E na wo jeje nkrofo contract e pa achew. E kire de ye nyai no de emfa no nkode a. Wo yes a ye no benya problem.
A big issue. A so big.
And the best presidency. Mon kasa nche na napoku. On se ba bia o se no onidi. No problem. Ewiase obi ansoroma.
Na kwabena obi so abo ne pa na wonya so se obi so top a wa ba brantie pa no no so nam no ye se
obi amo ne pa.
One na ye se aduma no.
Obi amo ne pa.
Okay.
Obi amo ne pa. I can tell you that the presidency is determined to fight. Oh no. Nana Pokuno. Oni na matreo.
Nana they must smoke him out.
So what he is doing is that you will see him with the president and all that. It is about what no be cancel man.
The president Eka.
Think exactly.
Omo game boys. Omo movies.
Ono adia oya no.
I see.
Onam so one hwe here. Look, on this matter, ono obi ko di nkomo ma nipa kro no frɛ me. In bakro no ma me rundown bia no so kwabna me kyerɛ wade bi. Ye besre mo. Epamcho chief of staff yesrem se munum obi a your friend Nana Pokwa mon kasa nkyerɛ se Nana trase baby a wo shedi wagro no de se odi wagro
omun smoking nya so omun ne
gabi wo de amane ngo ebi ana ne ho wonfa so ema omo
anyway
enti ongo ho
won say I mo say mo so say mo so wa no
ade a efa enkontabuo accountability there se Nana Pokwa bamu a me donyame
da ha no ho won de go fo bi baby omo tire omo ye hu de ekoso da ha
donyame ebe ha ye pa sesa ga we nti chese mi wa so no one paradomo sakun enso ga we nti no paradomo chiri mfa no huni wo de asem no omo mfansie e no omo nam no omo no ye negotiations please
no omo sem
Nana Pokwi NDC MPP beba dabi obesi akọ
orukọ na besa
na ye na NDC no apratete yeso na afa ni ani abre ye ho ayesi akọ 1990 wuram yesra NDC no ye japade wo nya NDC ni waka dabi a woka utwa NDC mpanifo a obeto wo mwanda pa Nana Pokwu hweso na hye ba bia ope wo hye
ani amumu NDC mu asem mo betra o Nana Pokwi
dabi baby o wono mimitumi nru ho
Kwabena yinima baby office ni yin say and
but edru baby na se hwe na no ya yehia ene wunti ye be ye na se mo be pam ye ya mo apam ye ye be tra party no mi agya ban na mamo
na be na di no kamne we no ye
asama ye kan tie be sremo ye be sremo ye pam chow sa edu no so no OSP no agya ben munya ade amoye no. Stop it before it's too late because the kind of feed we are picking. I hardly go out on such tangent.
No, but because
every time I'm a crowd, I can walk out of the government and then pay and why and then you be walk from her.
Now, I didn't say you. Now, for now, Bobby, say, some men tell show this moon, maybe I'm going to OSP, but I come on fire and what to this moon. Why pine in his rightful
because
I didn't say OSP.
What's say? Watch Paul Admotre. Wafa a procurement officer, any other officials some involved in that dubious contract now. Oba no ati wono.
Oya dey.
Wono na assign on the sign.
Oya dey. what you judge was sign contract. So go for budget or say case now. And you ever come back watch the business. The time was starting from Kerofuata where the Accra100 trick.
Oh no, Bano. And now I say and then was so OSP say
I put you
and there you. Oh no, Bano the suit in the post to.
I don't go Messi Airport what the MPP next. MPP next.
Not the crop. What the crop.
I'm boy see. Aya Juma
Chivani Ghana Airport Company China. Yeah, Bedi Akonkro for DVLA. Yenya Logas Bra Kolano Breno. A radio hata winning. Sika Bedi Akonin Kola DVLA. Ya Omotimi Asia Yiri Logas. Ama MPP for boys no Logas Namano o Sugunimu.
Echotimin
Henny ya and a boys no one people for boys so because omotimi adwane any microphobia kodi di agro at the top and omaya say oh yes a 3 yes a 3 KGL nanim KGL
me kaka 1 million list over ya kaka one sam
meba mami 2 weeks ubeti the besi wo KGL
but the petition board no
me say mami 2 weeks
the petition board no
me say NLA
the
KGL
NLA board and the managing man be so
well say Parliament, I said I could ball my basu KGL. So, how much a chair do man? No matter that they are high levels. No more can say, no, I'm catching any English for me smart. Obi dear Bonnie. Saboni when a man any bria, you will be a bubble. So, I
can't quite go for Botoman Grand Sika was about mining in our photo near your money. No, new me and Hotoya. No, ya a bias, sir. I'm a motivo. More about one grad your money at West. And anyway, no, a dangerous, a cancerous.
Now, Evans, KGL, Ottawa,
or Chile,
and or Tom Crawford.
What? Oh, yeah, I'm not all.
And I know, yes, also could see a hospital, Kumasi, Amo Toon for, and Mestre Moncoso. I dear my movie, any bray, and on yet says Sabio, NDC bar, NDC metro, a yet Maracuda Maminamu.
Now, no, Maracuda now,
NDC bar, Bemu, a Jubilee household, may my call 3 times pet.
And go for me, baby. Now, I'm going to motivation.
I want to party, mammy means I said that maybe be anywhere this year, or Momu did me my hobby.
And yet, day.
The dinner my any brie, say, John Mahama bet me, aye. Not yet Bobo so, coco, ye chikwa santimampo, ye kwa santen region, ye ra, ye bompaye, ye consuo, ye quabuo, ye abosuniasa, ye near huma, ye near kasa. Yes, Rade, ye bompire no nanya se bia minni akua dwuma na me se kwa no so dwum and everybody president
yes kwa na ko isa keji efo efiri oba ya na bendo so
me busuani
mo ma baso
me mabusuafo nyina ya asantefo MPP fo a omunya position wo NDC mu indi brand man ya bre no nanya se me fie ni bi benya hwe
na tese me hu
badani nyina ne se enkwasiafo te se KGL ene SM ne ade a omo ye no ene ye probiam na ba be pra system no mu amaye na afedie se akoye se enkomodie akoye se was sponsor ye kakra
aye business
akoye se ya yate
na ndisi for the defend o mo se o ye dey opposition
nwanwa
okona akotie no se I'm say hey say Kruma you need young guys integrity.
There be integrity. They don't have conscience.
Conscience, it's gone. No, the country is gone. Sometimes you sit back and listen and say, hey, the way we them there all you know.
We say and then we don't have conscience.
Yes. Menya makoto daidu is gone. Matoka them. It's about me.
And I feel. And I feel no. So you know akola papa na mpanimfo no trasia na dwuno mo cha
akronfo
ya frena mani bi dabi o se wo mame a fa
nyame na hwe
nipa o mame a fa but enokra ne say we can't continue like this yet be ntoa oman chechire ye eso say we can't
no ma nyina Bobie Kwabena ama nyina so mo yesa yesu ba fun tantai a enkomo nyini
mon kasa nchire na napoku onya ye NDC party maye no on the aban no the person ye aban no bia no onye enye hwe but onyai NDC ye party emayen onyai ye party mayen onyai enkuntra ase no na oni di
omo shisha adwuma
no onya 10 gram
ama me
yes no said they was 10 gram no onyai ase because amanfo ani breba
and yes it means a boy omo ni street ne so go for be tear condition omo ni what is going on because you see wumpo sa operation recover all loot no aka Ghana for the trim na sa sam no so na Ghana for bebu sa honsam
unim say na president die ya eniema ni bi wo ha JM tini later no atia wo mo say sankwase ade we munya
munya ma hyehyɛ adwuma ama na me ka sɛ wo betumi asosidi sankofo le twom ye from munnu a omo no nya wo na omo dwene ho in fact wo ye president kra no mo sere wo de wo na wanya wo nsɛm na wo keka
olumai de obekwa akɔda
sia cha no beka na boys no run system no omo de ye business ana omo ne wo mo a Ghana fo no buafu omo a enu nto omo kɔto aba eye boom
ɛna no obi ka kyerɛ me sɛ obi kyerɛ me MPP for boys bi a just ye oil business ewo MPA ya minua eduji eho
amoye papa
ena mbusa nipa nse na eduji ya where na say woni meni nipa no gi akini na mka chen say eduji ya where the eduji my council that I know will never allow it in my say me pemre na makubusa no because appointees no ya na nkrofo ke common sem into one hwe ya o sorry ya na so keka
nsembia na so anya
hunya
baby de ebi wo de aye clear
ade ni wo na watie ni wabusa say oh ade we den ya but the person showed me some companies evidences or MPA wa no so Bobie be hwa ade ekoso
airtime
na for system be dia konkola we ya da so good DVLA ubusa and aluminium plate no mucha no and every year they are making almost $8 million
na gugu omo na we na fight
we are no de bia kwabua MPP edru dia no be frɛ Bobie muntinsi form e dey where me fantinsi form o buy no o menti no o empower sa MPP for boys no matimi no ma di agro you did not empower me enti say dey na pesa menye o se ani mepa ko penny for ofro you e be wi ase no anum agu ase
aveda na wusu sale tieden
mesre mawie edudie no anyway die no ba ko ho galamse no asem
aha
ye besre minua ai Jabari minua Jabari
PRO
ne don Jabari Ashanti Regional Vice Chairman NDC
yes
2 times ni ena Erastus Donko abonidin
so oya galamse ni bi
well not direct the recent one he say he was say metro guys be any police for to atuo ma atuo kan ba ko the atuo kan no Jabari akola according to Jabari so kire say oh osoma omso nkobo forest no ban den na nkrofo nkobo forest no ban ehu police for no motutu atuo but me nkwa actually we should start talking to our brothers yeah no among kasa we as we say japade nyina and the top also must act
na bio na Kwabena we nya asem wa
o say
agwa yi ye galamse amonkofo no
say na make us say utie your friend say Erastus is not on spot say
Kwabena
but incidents too are about Kumasi Ashanti region no they mention Jabari
dium na ihe o se no mo kobo forest ho ban a e die tumi no mo wo se o mo no
Jabari na ya security rep in Ashanti region
for
not security coordinator for Accra100 regional.
But with that, nipa bi abesmo must be sanctioned by the state.
Exactly.
And the one we call, you know, when they acting in the name of the republic,
and Metro boys be
Metro.
As to whether they were there to work or not, I don't know. But they said they make no. penifon to money share Ansah na ababa be say abino. You see, you can be doing well, fantastic. Look at the way Sam George is working. Look at the way Sami Jenfi is working.
Yeah, working so hard.
Haruna Idrisu is my heartbeat.
So hard.
Bobo, Dr. Kalistus, diligent.
I have been taken aback by Obi to say Sami Jenfi. I couldn't believe you work like this.
I'm telling you.
He's working so hard, and we're proving.
And all of a sudden, Sami Jenfi a very calm man.
Because when we say there is work to be done,
oh,
Anna more sense as
ministers, while the ministers are working,
yes,
Asian kitten na almost cause troubles.
Now, better I'm on cause trouble. I'm on saying,
Asian kitten no more cause troubles.
Sir, in catch your back on the same catty.
Boy Erastus, Party, what you also do about Tintin?
Over here.
Anybody here, the president must be paid at 10 gram of crowd. Boy, you know, mammy, Erastus don't call. Yeah, boy, Erastus don't call, mammy.
I am Mamwo.
So you're not Bobie na problem one.
Pamono.
Bobie.
Oh, where you are there? Me the Mamwo there. Look, we are saying there can never be development without destruction. Let me tell you. Yet here is a person you overhead fa Labonia. And there is a Budai.
This is a Budai.
Na so bi wo na so no so ye si akwan o ma wa mamu nkoso a wo hwa na ye dia
oh
wo kan no ta me prosecute ni akwa anim
ya na me raho
because the brain out didn't know the bar mamu mu no enye papa enye
I say all of a sudden I say obia ye
o mo aye say woni mu dan adan a mo gene ho a
no but you see you can't blame them. the rate ya MPP for boys ni wie sika no
omo ya sick ana maka se sa boys wan chi omo anwumu a ena ye omo ya no se se omo ni sa boys ya pia boys ni tumi spread omo se sika no omo wie
MPP for boys ni deso was catch NDC for
omo ya confront chi omo na ji sika no eno nko me se me yemu ankafu ye nya hwe a year of recoveries o bank na so ma loan na se loans ne ma ya bank ni ja loan no ma no a start ats krom go jisika no o man no fa fi nya year of recoveries to ngum na ko jini nyina bra ye wi ani asa abeto aso
to da bia na me ra ho to da bia na nipa ra ho but
boys na expectation over there ba Kwabena say ya ntemu bi ni mu a wo bu be wi more than MPP fo yi boys MPP fo ade o ma ya osoro krara ho omotinye wiye ska mo osoro ahoro mo tete wo mo na mo su an wo mo ana mo ja mo system no mo run system
is sad
our run system no
is yeah unim enyema mi kopie ade bi su nansen na mi hwedin nam sia wi aso nyina
na ne ma bi
na o sesa na o company yemu a enye ne manyina na ebie ano kan bum
exactly
ti ade ni bi wa you massage it but ya na me busa me say adentina you prepare to me we are say is it just to make sure we have become rich ya wi our minor ya ye ya it talk cars ya is that all? Sir, if that is all, enemy will be. I don't envy power.
No, don't ever envy power because yani ane yen kurasese hwe. Mene
I don't envy power.
Former minister bi ko program me money din. Na ye ko program no. Na students be breguo. Na ye expectation say ka students rem kra be hu se or ye former minister. Omo hu no. Me hu se why worried. Ade a me ka kire me hu no say o ye papa, o ye ade bia eyan kai duma ka oduru ho na no kombeka o essence o de opa ko ne ko busa yen kwada ko school say who was the former minister of education yen ka di wanye hu who was the former minister of agriculture wanye hu enti dimpa yase ahunya ba I say yen ye die akoye say ye getumi de abeje ngofo yire ya ba be wie sika no ya na o chese se nyomusi bi diska kwa tan o mo kwa san nim sika di kura sese mo nko a enti o mo ba ya de na bona o de shan go for de be gi to me no mo refi by force so
sometimes Charlie me
I'm refi
me I guess be a manage opposition parties who me ya number say me yeah a checkmate for the system we are not clean. But me who the entire ese me ko wia yes e bia ye no nti na bia pani bi mpeso ni Bobie be dia bro because me who the entire ese me ko wia o man no sika
that be o be fro say won smart.
I don't know why should I steal
I was won smart because who wiegu na o ma ba besom so tiase me wa the more mu wia the more na mu da bi tisi koso they don't know
train your money ye keke give them good education. Trauma brabo say abrabo no e so simple say ni say akola no onyini university a wapa adwuma bi amana ye empire na boss akola no nyini meto na so use links nefa boa no eno ano no uwu a wompa ba akopɛ oda so a uwu a wokɔ eno ano no
ya sela nsono
why
ya ensoro
why
but ye no muru efi ni say se ewia ma na esa sanko man ga sadada o ma bia ye spirit tu wia ebe sefru nsem amwasa ba be dom ye
why
anya Kwabena anya
ayi jato MPP for you soon no etonton eye ensase nyina ene jato ase I find way rabe send this mu
same
tese odwene wa entia ora for no mom yi o mo ora no eduru ba bi o mo akra no ma ba mabu
na sa ade no ko wani mu a wo akoto ferifo bi a o pache wo kase we die menfa nka ho e ho na adwene ho a eno na ya na ma wo mo a na nke wo pepa se be ye no sa ani nyina nkodie na papa we pa na me fere no me bu no uzo bi wol mo a uso wo nyina o tire di ya kwakwa na afra no ya entuma bi a trese na adwene mu da ha o ye ni po ye ni papa o satire ni dili one on one house na sa ko na adwenya na fe wa bema buo amemu no wa bema buo man no se ye ni mperifo papa
na yeah the beba be see a panda asem so okay unim for whatever reason Paul Adomotre, I won't play me pet ni image ewo me video so. Now, obi angohwe Paul Adomotre interview with UTV. Paul Adomotre say ombusan say oye MPP ni or say onye MPP ni oye right wing. Right wing ni ye dia ya right wing no ye omo mu ne suru nyame.
Sa no kan no. Onu suru nyame.
Pono Paul Adomotre suru nyame. Enie ma wo ye ho odem ene mpam.
Usuru nyame.
Osuru nyame.
Fantastic.
Na Paul Adomotre say the entire right wing no o believe in say state ni be ye ketwa bi na business be ye akese o wie ye no and o say left wing for no omunu nsuro nyame omo tai nyame na left wing for no
was left wing for the tai nyame
na left wing for no omo time bia no on pese businesses eyenketwa.
I see.
Na state ni akese no mo chema obia nya bi.
Fantastic. Sa no ka no.
That was his exact words. Se Paul Adomotre tie mi a onko tie eye tape ni bi o.
Your catch UTV no.
Yes. Or say left wing for no
ensuro nyame
or refer to NDC.
Oh, I see.
Na left wing for no time bi on person state ni akese na business je nketu bi na state ni akese ma obia nya bi.
Oh sa.
Yes. And the Paul Adomotre ni trimu no.
O say
say ni pakuma bi na ye. Na state no any omanfo no kire wo mo.
No ma be di omo so.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic.
That is Paul.
That's Paul Adomotre's doctrine.
No, baby of free bano adia.
Oni nkofo bi e wo ho o ma dwene e wo wiase nyina.
Yeah. Tambia unim obi and the sende me. Eni pakro no nye e ho no nti no de sende me o. Or the sende me nsem bi okeka wo mbade ne I don't.
But don't say the other ones now work and mom the issue no.
Me tia din ko si ya oka wona am say reverse back. So say bio. Nam say really? So the mindset is that kano foriata no nwa sika nye kakraka.
Na oman emre.
No oman no emre.
Mobuto sese ko senrom.
Kennedy Japan mo nse say sika.
Sika ni nyina.
Wuntumi nkwaje $45 million menye.
No wonni. Na oman no enwo nkyere no. Na individual ato cars na be ba no mto no om friend say your friend say Rolls Royce ni sa no ma Range Rover ni ade no
om ntoto na your friend say obi mfa gold enche o TV so say sika ni agamani
yes I know be catch ro
obi nka say so no otimi to boxer shorts $20,000
because yenye nkwasiafo man
na o man no ho nkyere no oh and a Kufado and MPP Baumian philosophy that it should be us and masses no can go to hell, and that is Paul Adomotre, and that is why he managed a Ghana airport company. Said yeah, why you know
to me cotton flowers is 100,000
yes
because of Chile
so no ye
no more
na Ghana Airport Company Limited. Essay a state there into say what is it? He doesn't care.
That's what MPP.
Paul Adomotre.
Na you know one yeah, he was also down go voice.
Tobo I want until I'm the free baby.
You the boss wants to be mad. The first give me no
Paul Adomotre by nature ye Jimmy for me can crofo say me boa. What Jimmy?
Ana we asem we into say
code of conduct no.
Wow. But what the code of conduct have groma?
My buba on the sidewalk crib.
Now we must hear about the card here chair more let me tell you.
That be where yeah code of conduct no.
No code of conduct be a Jimmy man ka so be Jimmy we Jimmy code of conduct. Sa ye di replace me pa Chelsea and na man go for
almost say no o ka see am en
ka azamum akesa nya mum code of conduct me a guest
yeah I am problem kakra
maybe they am a guest
almost say no na Omuka say America.
Oh la.
Fellas.
E jaro no wadu mi ayanga to wadu mi on. Ade ayam kwe.
Almost honorable style.
Sa.
Honorable.
Ade am on try the replacement of the West family yanka na me no bi.
Almost say you know omuka. Omuma ya hu buku kura say ye go.
Mungosia. Ade ko bra na obre. Ade a o ka o ye free sa.
Me dia mintimin kai mi. Me dia mintimin kai mi. Say mintimin kai mi ah. Never practice it. I just make sentence back be a day. Timinya nwie say.
Enya fi be too long as I give all kind go fast.
O kan se pola dum o kire Jimmy a o mo se ko kan ko do. Ele mo bien pon.
What move machine?
We secret two.
Ayesu.
Bubu no.
Yeah, di, ya go first card. Adi.
Bubu no. So Paul Adamo say ono nya MPP ni o.
What to be asem.
Oh, some man for her. Me engrofa me no mo ye adwuma wo eye Facebook ha no. Wo mo ka no kura say e wo bu.
I don't know mu party o. I no I straight.
Ana yes you yate. So give and take. Eye de ba asema. Na me nim so be co details.
Yes.
And one a topic ne de be.
Oh, I see.
Paul Adumochre say company bi.
Yes.
Na sa company no. When you say Paul di kai e the company ba ko ba ya for Ghana Airport Company na e so source.
I see.
And what a problem.
That's the point, you know. Aja wajo.
Ana was I fair to cover a ever text for no.
Esabai.
That is owners of SML.
SML. Omodi gabu afaso ba ko no.
No, do far back door. And in the first place, the first contract no kra no na board no. On a board chairman.
That is so sauce.
Sefa kan a board member.
MBA.
So to the baby.
What you? Matesa hoso mo hwehwe mu.
Omo hwehwe mu say Hamidu
say.
say.
I board no so mo hu say bibi e ko che wo mu.
And your chairman what no. When a board chairman.
Board chair dey wan po no. Da be onyo na board chair. Ba hoso mo wura board no mo wura mu. Me wo say that boy sneak came say Bafo wa ma so mbechiro. O da bafo no ka board no. Man shout out near you know. Me tell but minim di omo no.
Wo kofa company di aba. Una de buy.
I see.
Evertex for no ko OSP no ko bo udin.
Se una do buy.
Se una do omo buy. Osusu ni mo omo. E ma manasa zuri be challenge wo. Se what ka kire wo no.
Se wo ni mo.
Se company no uni mo omo na wo. E na wo de wo mo e buy. Na asem ni na akwakoye SML de no abi.
Say this here.
Ya je a contract. No work done but you try yeka.
Na say almost say o man ni sika no. On be tua sa. Ti no tifie kura no enjoy.
Na me hu say am say Manasa Azuri abetro say even am say some few days to elections no. Paul Adumochre sign Emma ska omuyi ska be 100 million Ghana bi say 100 million. Yeah. $100 million. Me who ni post be. But yes, you shall see a tracker ye busemu.
Ebe urem ye bedo sukom.
MP board chairman na Steven Tim.
Steven Tim. Anti omo so boy urem, omo boy. Ma tese am said enya kra nya.
Na enyema wa ye no airport company ho no. Ye kura eye ayimu. Wo managing director ani ni ye adwuma. Aya momo na mo sign contract no. Wo na atwa contract no mu. Nti contract ni ade papa enko atwam.
Na say we are fine case. Na onim. Tama me hu say an opportunity wo ye program wo TV so be seresa. Wonye bone a ye begina TV so ne yaka. Ya frɛ OSP. Wo kra de otumi explain ya ma. Obi anya asem okromu ana be kama no. Ane ese chairman ne wa akoyu ano. Me tie ni sem nya na say akwa we wako court a we be sign the death warrant temba.
Na unim say almost started court case na be there.
Na say case don say
because ansem bi a waka no TV so ne ayi bia about issue no amanfo ache e dia to din.
Enti obe contradicting no more.
Na asem no okay, so obi send him the correct figure $141 million.
Ay.
Yes. And I make us say and I make us say Manasa Zulu ne so opposed to you, so I me person me base you on no so nti aso ya cross sex.
No. Kwabena figure ni ba me $141
million.
Hey, ekromo ayetisika so ampa.
Say no o mo ka kire say yetisika so
ana comedy
ana comedy Madresa me mo Poladmo video no kura me mpe one ni na mobonfo ne Kwame Infantine sa ruffian guys no mpe o mo wo me yi so
boko
ti wo the video no kura send me amemmo me pese me hu o mo ani wo
but you see
me video so kura
sa poke so me free say in this co-SPO or say you ko ne attorney general nankasa ene wuram
na wo Paul wako wunim say anadwa MPP Rebecca we
I Rebecca ye
rampimu asiedu
ai
esuma ye ma
ye be fa wo no
ye be fa party boys e be fa me sie ye nkobu mi nkume ade achiya na Paul at Metro TV
metie Kwabena
say because of Bobie's recklessness.
Yes, what brofo on the brofo ka
o practice reckless journalism
on a journalist.
Yeah, this is the results that you get.
Metie that day that metie no mesre sa am say akwa we pa
na wo de wo no awo state si wa wi ade wo ya kromfo
I say OSP say wa fa o man ni sika sanji no ade o de abodu no
wo no wo say wo yes wo no wabo omine form
sa no omine ka and omine includes me no mienu
exactly
ke obi agira ya dem ano so fa sika
media ya mfrɛ me kromfo yes say yenka first lady asem okrom ha
maame yenka masem
wono na ne ho ofɛ wono na ne kon ayeyere
ne ho atese wono no yenka masem
so ba ebi ni asantemampon enti e wo me no me hu ne so ba da
won de okaka asem wo agese ye be fawo ekrom apa
enti me kura media ne de enya nimguase ba wo de wo mabanyini aba to say
wa wia yesika
ye papa yesu owia oman esika
yeso damn
na wajimi enti ye yiwa no akotra se
se wo das
afra oba sa akwala no
a ni ma ba be tra mansai we no so smart no
so wajimi
what did the baba be chairman say me benie
wajimi
subjecting the daughter to public ridicule that him some
Sakula we be ko school ama ne school for aka chense so papa ko wia o man sika
nya obanda ati no akele no
na dia akola we abegina nche mani bo video no so na me wura ho ama akola no
na bi na nya no ko wo de yire ba mu kwada bebere o wura mu ni nyina no
ono kra de ye mfa nse wanyini aba akola we adan na wonti akola we mfiri o trials no ho na e face wa de alone. It's just or the Akolana say Agrada style.
Oh, yes,
or the Akolana be public sympathy.
There be any sympathy, anybody no sympathy in a free move. Get to get. Where do you have oh, be your humo? No. Now more for a cigar,
get to get,
of course.
Oh, enti obe ya Agrada skills nibi.
Na go the BT.
The Akolana make us and you be a mobo.
Sikagare no.
Sikagare.
Over here.
Oh, yeah.
Putu.
Na okase netie solo Paulina Shasia wa Shasia de dase obi a wanya MPP ni oda Akufuado ne mentor ase
oda
national chairman ase
da secretary ase
the organizer friend 21 times oda me ase
the vice president ase
oda Samira so ase
oda nase no see the elephant family
or see the elephant is we simple
ya
na onka ho a Won't come and you want to win to come and be save Ghana.
Ghana. We were saved by the bell. We were saved by the bell.
Well, I do much with to Kruma. Na an Americano. Nya Akenya nti na more kasa.
Oh yes.
Into no yana sometimes you move cry na say near ubi.
Because I'm a fan of fully.
Because Senka Oshobo
I was a
and go on to be what Polar much and go on to Antonium the elephant is a winning symbol.
Come mama metrese yen kwasa fu krumha. Because
from COVID to a amana to have ministry to finance ministry we are more really
for manager for Mexica and kwada ya wo mo da form kwada ko school da mo fusu na mo fisika asem
mo wia ye do so na ade no na de na abade ntia ye tia me no ka sei eye nsem bi okan so no onsma ka kire mo say Ghana ha yeah women in the first place Paul oye otrufo kesi
hona ka me ba no be say asem o kan nyina oboa
o de me ba wo your trufo kesi pa bonsam cry
so achechira adwuma na wo nya kukuduro a
no, he was born as a fraud boy. He was trained as a fraud boy. Nati Paul Adomotre eno koka Greg.
Yes.
No Star FM.
Yes. No, City Star.
Star FM.
Yes.
Show. What they say? Oh, guy, yeah, I'm refinity.
Morning show host na.
Morning show host no.
Do free joy ba hona na.
Yes. Oni nya problem kra. Okoka na sem se wa ma ono na tro ne exams, ono poor exams. Ni adi clerk. Ono na tro ne exams ma no. Emma on live radio. Boy ne frɛ no gu n'animu ase. And that is Paul Adomotre for you. On kano kure ewiase obae no. On kano
kure abonsa.
On kano kure da. Ohwe wanim no odi ntro. And momude munko musana na kure do ajiba Rollins. Obeka Paul Adomotre.
Na Rollins an kan je wan tie na osesa akwa na. The friend Paul Adomotre. Why? What?
Obia togba fede aboa world to the extent say the kind of the wedding. Na odidi natem.
Can you imagine?
Even trying to deny say nya kure until say pictures pie eno odwane kwase dem. That is Paul Adomotre. Enti chemodafo na menche oni suban.
No.
Ye wo boys ni bi okrom ha. Wo boa wo mo. Odru baby
no can kwase asem. Wanna be for no omo do so pa. Wanna be. Yeah, wanna be for no omo do so pa jibi.
Paul bia.
Oh yes.
Odi ye togba fede. Ti mama Ghana for examples too.
Yes.
The kind of person he is. Onim me da aseka one ewo wi ase. And onim asem no kre. Se we ye no kre. Enti eniema obobo so ni nyina na we da we ase.
Oboa.
Me mame nkofa manhyiafo meshem.
Oboa. Me se ma friend manhia.
Mame nkofa manhyiafo meshem na akwa say me important person. No we say manhia so omo ma issue statement bia obi amfi no abo we di but so the main factor ye come asem na who cause am ye no ne ade a meje mu ama.
Fantastic.
Ekromo ha ahemfo ene asofo mese corruption krono
aya corruption no
ewo kromo nyina no
omo de corruption no ye ka corruption na ene wom
Ghana sika ira nyina ewo ye various ahemfie
ene guo
ewo asori dem
ho no mo che no
ewo nkremo dem
ho no mo che no a
ene ewo akonfo dem
ti o mafa
Ekroma sika free Kwame Nkrumah 57
ebesi ne nyina
Ghana sika ayira nyina ewa ahemfie ewa akonfofie ewa nkremofie ewa asori dem
scammers nko a
because aban bia ewini a
omo na
equine negotiations
omo na kire se we na also ko we de mental kire we your offers we ye ne ball gig we no ma assist won sa na won sa gu achi
and eye Rollins nkoa ene timi esori gina say wo ya mebo
also ye no mu nyina start so mu dwane
and Rollins otan ya ekroma asofo ahemfo Muslimi ene de no mo tai ni nyina no
because omo mu nyimi
ha untimi ma no emesre ne say we awia de enti no jano dabi Rollins free kwaye no ena sebe ye kan ni ya ni nchiamafo
ene bae yo jese die je
free kofo atamels bahama ebepem kromfo ayakufo abiso ono kwa de da cha sa sai
ono kwa sa kotu amela kwa ka ono kwa legitimize
yes
ono kwa de tabi money di wa esa di pabi bofu ni enkwani
enti Ghana ha what is your kasa president we oyepa
na so mo biti no
na che se asofo no ne ahemfo no
omayi no
ni nkramofo mpanifo ntimi kosere
ai omo sa kire je we ni emfa position ne ma no ti sa di ba de ma na no ma sa ko yi omo we edwuma omo ya no
enti akola aketwa ye man position ya bete no atola cruiser no de ama ohini bi
na mpanifo ne bo mu nse mo se ya wo be kasa abofra di edwuma cha wo sa unya sika no he no o na agimu ademudie
wo mo enyanya position no mo kwa ahemfie no mo begu nsa unim se de mo siki nsa no Accra100 bani o aso bo sompem
ya me friend show
aso tete gramasi aso gari
show kwasi afo ngosa show no se ko papa wo wasu
onana na abai onana ne ya hire ne onyami onana ba ya wo so okura ne nsam eye lan cruiser mono
wodi aba
nana jana tijira pa no kwankran no ba
o sa fe bi me ka
na boys na baje so pia
show mu kutupa o mu go wi amo
ko wi abra
ya se bra ko wi abra
ne bra
to mu ko wi
ne fa bra
boys no so ba no mercy
wa kwa me ebo ye gunsa ama no
wo wi awo nso he o he tarachi
ama enti sa se ye krom ha ana enkwasi asem abusu a se akufu ado baja nkroma kai so dem
bana ko wodu ho kra me makase e wo se wo mu egu prison start ye demonstration e wo so mu pie because then se some go fu ya be fa yesikai enko mu a there is no justification also be prison
enti unim se unim grofo ase so mo ani je political positions so omo ye adesia
no
ofri gama nchefie ofri mensia ofri toba fedefie
ofri enahiri ofri anomabeje
yes because omu wia no mo composition they have people they will beg for them
for the time
yes they have people napo anenam wa onenam wo ya waye ayibuta ase kuruaba ebutu ne hwene so nanimi ya aka no ochira nkwa no ya ode ne nam ho no enenti ena ema polado kire
etumi eyesa
ebeka kire ese ena menhia afre putting pressure on the OSP say yenyano.
But I think say I was a menhia issue statement because it's a damning statement.
Issue
Samuba mama mo abapolo do atwa ba beka say in spite of bonia of minus 1 year no ya krono samuno wona mo endorse dia na so damning because I want to believe it
krono akoso okrom ha na say you see so now if only me say Paul Trofo
no
but this is the issue say eye no kra wo de hwe ahemfo ni asofo ngwa na obobo omudi politicians ni obokakra ahemfo ni asofo na kire se amo akwa se o kristofo no kra support no
so onwiae o mewiae
and say obi so aye kromfo wan di simu a wo se okay
ekwa dem
ene yeseme so me fa time no so a na me so ma obi
da bi tin sia no de say on be start akwa asofo ni hemfu ya nnamfo
me nim say Duncan Williams obekọ
oh yes
already an adwuma afri ko for time wa yes a contract adwuma no
omo na wo no
omo
asofo abanye enfo
otabel on adwuma wa ya no
omo mfo omo nya fast da asofo aba omo taste
na adwuma taste Enti said Duncan Williams Uboso Koya Mr. President.
No,
let's close our eyes
in the
and pray.
name of Yeshua.
Unim Okono Kramfuano no de natural land cruisemo.
That was you could you baba.
Enti Omudru a politician Krono say chief of staff who say president who no man catch say wo tram.
Yam go yag money.
Yeah ba. To Kwa, Mr. President, it's been a long time.
Yes.
May Christ bless you. We are here today to pay you a visit. We are here to pay you a visit. And I hope there is peace in your home.
Shalom.
Arusha. Can we bow down our heads and pray? Oh, our Heavenly Father, who has given much wisdom to President John Mahama, we come before thee. May you touch his heart. Oh, Arusha, Abomboka, 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 Abomboka.
Oh, you're not.
Kwasi asam nko
Omuwiada omawie omawie to ado atiase
nti owia you know my brother in this life the Bible says forgive and you shall be forgiven you also
na omape kwasi abani bia no Bible no mu a ye de example say
so atwa ni ahwe kronfo ba ko tren no abusa na can you open me Matthew chapter 5 verse 3
was kwa
no ready we are. So, you know, my brother, we should have peace. Keep focus, building the country.
And forget about what
we need infrastructure.
And what no money here.
We need water. Kwasia, water also that Sikano no mo wiano.
Ano no na gye share.
Sikano no mo wiano, Sikano yeah, ode be water no. Ode be infrastructure no. E no mo afa no.
Share the bottom ana wo die ni mu so kwa akọ bia ma no. Na we se ya mi am pata asumasi asumu a. Na ya na ne nsa no.
Sikano e no mo afa no. E na ye say Ansah na John Mahama betumi aye nsu ama akurasi bia nya bi no. Eso Jesus Sikano.
Wo so se da bi wa ba de pa ya.
Na ye punish no. Na so bi ya kronfo wa ndisi mu a ohunu say no. Me nkoye enkwasi ade we na me koya me ho be kire me. Wo se da bi.
Ano de mompe.
Obeti yes o hini we so o visit to presidency. Visit to o presidency o koya dey. O koya dey da ben ye say your friend say Spain kra no mo practice sa de no. Yes o hini bi Spain ade o kosra parliament na so kosra prime minister ne o koya dey. Get kroma da bia president bi ba ya o de he. So president bi ba the first 3-4 months no ekroma himfu nyina kwachia no omo media for brofu bi brofu ba ya o se ye frɛ no behind closed doors discussions
I don't asem no
enti okɔ no na wagye list na ɔde kɔ enti list no a wagye ade ekɔ no na behind closed doors no we di miura me ba ya nya bone
fantastic
nana no say okatrema utwa tutu wi na onwi na bia nana no ma sia ka say onsachi be yoda enti se onsayem akoda na poi se wonim se ofrimanhia ayi nana no kantankranchire kuntunkrunku katankran kan kintinkrinki se ayi togbo feda so na bekwa John ahoya aho Marakuku, you know that gentleman is my sister, cousin sister.
He's in the family.
In fact, when he was growing, I paid his school fees. So forgive. You, we will see. No, sorry. Say, Bakune be free suru ba. I thought it was John
Azuma Ezi
John Caribbean ni Kantangruya ni Kiduya ni Gebanso Akadaya ni Katanguria ya enu ano no
no
na bebro befo no so ba Eja Mahama bebe huna kodai ba kodai be hunu ni be wa fasia we the best no
best bejo so go na so
bentwa enti be the bentwa
we be no entwa bia
na sa
asem na foolish
na aye foolish no moko omu wia no omu ne nyina be su se ye develop okro no
that's mi wa omo nya omu de o
wa gene se adwuma mu de ti oman mu ano no enti poladomo ti edwane akose wo mu achi me ba ibedi nkomo be
fantastic
even Accra100.5 citizen show de ibetimi ani aye no muntia ho asem yese munyi sika na mo panish wo mo so simple
that's the way straight forward back.
Yes, Sasinabo, yes, Abba, Afis, Obiaba Tomato Assassin, and Sasa, nobody the form, unknown Benji Estate and Investment Limited, Okofaba, was a Bragana for Nara, and Sasa, Langat Sahin for Sembia Renew, Atoya, within 2 weeks, Naya Pepes, near Zama, Sasa Papa Gugu Baby today, Tropoli, Apo City,
Central University near B5 of the Flower Road, Shy Hills, Afienyato Estate,
and Ambiambia Bebre, in Sunan Kania, are available. Yes, Assassin. Oil litigation free and not secure. At Tonsasina, not 2 weeks. Ya won't crata near Zamo.
Aha, Miatova, Mr. Cocoe, Nelani Banyo Dinafle, Yikanya de Kamalongo, Langa de Nyade Kamalongoa, Kejababana Dota de Benji Estate and Investment Limited. A Fimanya Anibanyo Kata Predume.
But Muslim can't wear, not Josie, not for one main office. Our Tama Community 25, opposite DPS International School Junction, off Applau Road, Fresh.
0555-229-909 Anna 0248-780887.
Benji Estate and Investment Limited. And Sassi for.
Era, me pacho brana me hwa de wo bagin.
Bra, aden, enen subiem.
Hey, time heba me hwa ya me kan se yi ba kwin. Ani wo yi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me hwa esia chimi ni me fiefo enya de abako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me hwa me kase me di one dance ya heaven ena de me kwa akopie. Enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku o, de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ena ye ma o. Oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada nofo. Ene akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi.
Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wako hospital anase lab am yehu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa.
Se upetam heba misha enuri dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House. Ana ba akoso wo Atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Ene herbal shop dodo na emu.
Fre 0244417669.
Kayo, set time no TIME. Time herbal mixture. Afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu be tuako.
FDA aji ejodi enkratwe yi atum.
Hello, Ghana for bills are canning hubiemo. Bills set 2025 idea. Any da so wo homo bia wote wokwa. Oni ejuma ye. Enti fa weni tre bills na beji loan na wo betimi dia ye wa wejuma. We ye loan don komi. Wo hia hweo. Me wo hia ne wo Ghana card. Ehwa na wo nsaka usika. Na se we obi a we ye wa wejuma wo pese wo tremu. Ana se we ejuma ni a wo jibosomi aketua. Eni bill se bre na beji loan na wo mfa bibia siawowa. Collateral anase deposit. Wo hia mu bia. Enti afidie bill se si obi a woni ejuma bia ye. Wo betumi abeji loan don komi no bi. Na se wotena fie na wenye sika no bi dia. Eye wow. Enti fra bill se si a e wo 0596-920-833 ana 0302-200-390 na wetumi achia wo bills. Name HSA Kakrawo. Bank of Ghana and Ansah Bills Microcredit in Shishayase. Bills, financing your needs.
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Abama Huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense wa beka ho.
Ahwade immune system o Nyankopon e de ready peduade sam moye ho ban no. Enna sa wonom Imbusaba Mesa e pagya immune system na bribia. Ya yare antimi. Se
say dear amanfo dodo no a na di imbusaba mesha do ne ho adanse yesen enyarewa horo nipa enyina etimi ba ne so ene nyarewa kese nkaye a wuti ne din ene ho ka na oyemu ahyew nyina no ebo ye ho ban afiri ho enna wo mpo a omu wa nyarewa ne dada na omu nom doctor enuro no enum imbusaba mesha no a emo mo ahoden pintin ya wo mu ntimpo se yare ehye omu ho imbusaba mesha ewo kanshi ene o maimu babia yeto enuro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahyehyɛ sɛ adwadie nkrato yi magye ato mu sɛ ye
Swade Entertainment and the Class Media Group at the Nestars reality show aba akyɛdeɛ wɔ Nyankopɔn adeadua wo mu no bra ma yɛngugu sunsuo na ɛnso aba pii Nestars reality show auditions no ne bra so ɛyɛ August 8 2025 ɛwɔ Class Media Group premises a ɛwɔ Labone anɔpa 7 a.m. sharp picking forms 100 Ghana cedis na wɔn a wɔbɛdi nkonim ɛwɔ auditions ne mu no yɛde mu nyinaa bɛgu faako ɛde abosome Santete a emu eden amamo na de obedi nkonim no ne nsa beka package a esom 300,000 Ghana cedis sika ene akyɛdeɛ pii wɔbɛsan enya management dealer ebisida woyɛ rapper woyɛ singer woyɛ reggae ana dancehall artist na wogye wo ho di sɛ wowɔ exceptional talent ne nko ade a fa wo ho ɛhyɛ auditions ne mu bi register ɛwɔ www.thenestars.com/register and now for forms our Class Media Group channel ebenwo radio stations in Chrome TV station back online back akwanya bi edwa echewe shenen so say registration go so eko so den free 0534 886 377 kawo e makwanye empa ho koda
me ba junior me ngro ho ma bra wo ho pai na woni na agi a wo je oba grossa no na ade a wonyame nam dota mu a wo personal natural health care so aye ero na di ba ni je say o healthcare awo ho nsem de otenete se wo kase mu obuo o prostate aye kese ama onya dwonso mu amanuhunu say yes stroke diabetes hepatitis B pressure 60 yade afichi kroma manihunu enam yade hodo was owon fidie pa afei oba opesa o hips anase wo to eya akese ye ho adwuma se stretch marks aje o wedie no aboso a ye yifiri ho berima obema sua a opesa ye pagyamu no bra best care ewo enkran La Paz Nyameche Junction Crown Prince School no achiwa Kumasi Bantima G Runabout ye o Medlab achiwo baabi ani edan Sahuman Rural Bank wo mu no a Sahuyo so empomam ye ne Church of Pentecost ene di hwanimu takwa Roman Stores ye ne Zenith Bank edi hwanimu Sunyane ye wo Rex ye ni Total Filling Station no ene di hwanimu ena takra de anaje ye ben Queens of Peace Academy a ye ne Koi Filling Station edi hwanimu Fre Peske ewo 055 773 8555 Peske quality hair
give us P capsules a memedry manum bia ye benemu kani metutu ya na minkuma bo asese de betu esa kum mania g give us P capsules give it to me baby give us core capsules so emma ne mema nyina akoko yade sisi yade amamanya yamtimu tete wo mo no yedro no manum bi amama de me ho give us core capsules I give it to you baby you give it to me oh yeah hey give us no amani gia babusuamu papa give us P capsules emma wadi ifiedu watwede kronkwa na efa give us core capsules apemfu abata wo mo manufu ne nkwada wo ne ifiedu mienu nka ho e wo drugstore bia motofo nko give us herbal center teshi mobile and teshi aduami phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 685135
FD ahwehwe saa ejedi nkrato yi mu agye atomu se eye
Swade Entertainment and the Class Media Group at the Nestars reality show aba akyɛdeɛ wɔ Nyankopɔn adeadua wo mu no bra ma yɛngugu sunsuo na ɛnso aba pii Nesta's reality show auditions no be brasso. August 8, 2025. Our Class Media Group premises are Laboni and no past 7 a.m. sharp. Pick your forms 100 Ghana cedis. Now one hour bedding kunim. Our auditions ni mono. Yadimuna begu fako. Edia bosume mi ansante tia. Ding amamo na di obedin kunimono ne nsabeka package esum 300,000 Ghana cedis sika any achedie pi obesan enya management dealer ebensida we ye rapper we ye singer we ye reggae ana dancehall artist na woji wo di say we exceptional talent ne nko ade a fa wo ehye auditions ne mo bi register www.thenestars.com/register ana fa forms our Class Media Group channel ebenwo radio stations in Chrome TV station baako online baako akwanya bi edwa echewe shene so say registration go so ekoso dendende free 0534-886-377 kawo emakwanye empa ho koda
say the Mako who Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no me who credit me say enunti no manya award wa e world best obi an transe ema dompem ya de ka say anase me boya de enkan to dem bio
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic esanya want to say ne ekuro etu no ne enkan e wona num oba na be mo pa wo ene enyarewan kaye
nanse ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho e kan ye no Greenfield adoromenti ene wasa so de gina na so ebiem
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic our ultra modern laboratory and a diagnostic machines are associated with the Muankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction. Last stop. Frewa 0243-983-906 and 0261-651-898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
Ma, usaka onyo manana.
Anyu, sisi ana rider na de buy. Send in the momo.
Yo, *1.
Pako. Any smartphone na we use. For momo app ni tu ane.
Idea app.
Hey, enye una usu ye millennium o se millennia. Ena woni momo app no. Oh, millennium fwe ya nya de kra. For app ni di juma. Na se wo di juma e kontem na ho bambo so wo mu.
Beka enkofuku a wodi bomo app ni di djuma biara ne ho. Tia wujadi ni a ope na 7 no ka. Tia insuo ni kania ka. Ana ba unsanka ya bisi ahudo bi a ye manu bi. Timomo app no ede ya. Na shase fa di djuma.
Tele Accra100 ya mami.
Tia insuo ni
All right, so that's the live on Accra100.5 Citizen Show, Monday afternoon, and we are here still with Mr. Solomon and Alaji so Ababeka Yensa, Alaji Haruna Ababeka Yensa. Alaji Akwawa?
Yeah.
All right, so there are issues Ashasi Eba as to whether Paula Dumoche was lying or is lying. And I say the Okano no kreno. Adebia abeye or how amagana for say ya the system cannot deal with oma fa omai isika. And Paula Dumoche may a fair idea. If only he can be lying and it can be true. However, now man for sales run say you some traditional leaders, pastors, they will make sure say omo modi sikano omo yes kanenko na omino engo. What Paul on that tangent? What do you think?
Eddie Kamichia senior Solomon and Amichia H4 ETF so Michio Munina Commander Mohammed Michio Eddie Kain the word senior citizens a bogus as far as accountability is concerned in this country. Na Bobie me catch you say accountability in Ghana ya dia yen da as a country. Obia ye bokro no. The paramount chiefs, the so-called kings, the ulumas, the pastors, omumina bokro no. The only time who say a pastor obedia no kre ana malam bedia no kre the very moment oni ne nyame oni no kwa woni dem na otimi bie ne kuma akire ne nyame say dia hamini apart from data anything that the pastor the malam will say no tron kwa na yambisa ho as a country baby aye free ba and baby aye ko. It is very important as a country. In the year 2016, Nana Akufo-Addo winning election largely because of what? Chrono. Na opesivi said the elsewhere administration na omubo chrono kind. The good people of this country, the so-called citizens of this country, na omutu aba etia NDC because of that thing. At the end of the day, we are back to square 80, not square 0. Because the chrono in the past is history. And today we are talking about the chrono unprecedented NC that oh my Ghana. And today we are here again. You discuss chrono. Na commander anokre back. The politician Bia or play alongside with the sentiment of the electorate. So electorate no extra baby or munitre say ye pese ye hu say chrono ekoso ha. Who na wo next in line. Until you have sraw, you beto abana mau. You tuma wa uba ye ABCD. The politician will say me bakra niamu kan kra me hu ne e chen we tu. Until me ba. That's the first thing I me be ye. Omunya to me no wia. Kwanu hokra say manu information keke. Hu da. Manu information. Now last week now discussing the strategies of MPP to destabilizing what? The stability of this country and the progress of NDC. Nyomana omushasiye Emma yehu ahuntoni ni ekosono. NPP has decided to bring out sana mekankan ebimu, including packing the public and civil service organizations are in this country. And only bina me chase up to date. Yeah. Today I am just me free by you. Public Services Commission. Say a whole institution like Ghana Civil Aviation, Ghana Airport Company. These are the issues we are discussing today. Yeah. And Alliance for Justice and Equity. Evidence upon evidence. Appointment, the last minute appointments. Air traffic manager or director in charge of air traffic. You can air traffic. Sa alliance na form here with Magdani omo kaka. Ewia ya sase ewia ya sika ewia ya eka ho no. Omo nyina aka ho bi. But today, as we speak, the Deputy Director General now and this civil aviation, when you buy na, you promote no. And this buy ya promote no.
I see.
Yes, on kokra ena onwa say select omo ye jumadada no that they promoted them. NDC is working with criminals. Yes. And I'm not doubting that the fact that omo opposition no hwe omo enu nti na omo nya atumi they cannot take them out. Nti commander yeti ha na who care about how can we deal with corruption? Is that a matter of wasting our energy and time resources? Commander, I'm telling you. I said, I am just coming from Public Services Commission. Say on the 30th of December, Omoko interview. The letter HRS interview crowd and conducting and so no omo to honum. 3 senior positions.
No, state.
I'm saying, say last minute appointment on the 10th of December. Yenya and omo elevate to omo. No mo yejuma wo hodada. Listen carefully.
Yeah.
Obi ye IT special. Ye dine free ye yinu free ho. E dine call ye baby a procurement ni general services ni technical services ni ye free. Ye how on earth who ye IT who head of IT department. We ba ye dine call procurement and technical services. Onko ye wo. Because omuni baby adwuma no. And I'm telling you today, procurement ekoso wo honum. Niema ekoso wo honum. Only NDs MPP nkwa na omo adwuma wo honum. And we know that whistleblowers, what's the essence of whistleblower? Yetimi gather facts. Yekire say omo amfa mrakwan enso employ omo ana promote omo. And I throw petition up to date. That petition no da honum. Yeah, press conferences. You made demonstration because what is going on in this country, Onipa Bimu Flagstaff House only accomplices.
Oh, how?
I am telling you, say.
How?
I am saying, say. Nipa wo honuma.
How?
Nyabotre. So last week me buy and now see me body. I don't want to mention the names because the kind of profiler Nipa Krono Kro ewo Jubilee House. I don't want to expose them, but because time will come. Our last press conference, indicating with what? Say facts, you know. Nature say omu.
Say omu benefit of the doubt.
Doubt, yes. Say you take action now. Certainly the day will come, which is the accountability. Commander, let's look at near Paul Adumochire ekaye on the morning video. Odabono as thanks to the good citizens or the senior citizens. So Obomode as senior citizens.
That's a wow.
And the last and Obo chief of staff Dinkra na when say Odanase and sorry ni obi suka ho.
No, how much of staff did never.
Yeah, I'm saying chief of staff, but obi ka ho. Say me da wase. Wo friend. Where you say? Why you say?
Mention that you're sorry.
Or mention one NDC guys be
and or mention one.
But ni na no. Ni na so no. Who hami o. Because say Bobie me NDC ni and I'm your MPP ni. Now you CPP na PNC ni na chiwa. You are my personal friend devoid of political affiliation. You are my personal friend. I can call on you. I can call you to sympathize with you. I know say Mrano. I will make sure, say, you don't get justice or the country doesn't get justice. Yeah. What do I say? This issue about Ahimfo, pastors intervening, and Shasia and the NDC, and Shasia and the NPP. It's been there since. And the respecter Ahimfo, politicians anymore, mono. Time is fast gone. Yeah. Time is fast gone. A bedroom maybe Ahimfo be fret me gunu nasi because their actions and their plans towards making money from looters. Because sorry say who call Ahimfie ewo pa masia. Sorry say who call Chebi. Sorry say who call Yanafie anayagbon urafie say who ko chia no keke say wo benya kwan ko. Who ko sra no keke o?
Unya kwai.
Sorry say unya kwai. Sorry say who ko ho e ko sra no keke. Unya kwai. But ma omo bokoro no. Say hey Jack, ya chi me o. Me ba sra nya me di eba. Me di say nanam. Nti mo organize na me besra asante hini ana omo ka no. Oh, 1 minute you be organize. Obanso a na okutu.
The envelope are ready.
The envelope may be
Say bam.
One money. Uba no pay. No, I can't we are no worries. Go. What in your way? Obeshada. Dinner be and a party be no
organize
program be no frail direct because on himself frail wa but organizing party I'm giving you the plans how mu ye sure corona mu 200 more than politicians I'm telling you politicians. They are more than politicians nti oba me ma mu line guidelines how mu you see etimi politicians oba no frail papa no braha betina ha o man penyin betina ha no tare o we are me wafa o man penyin na woni papa yi ma wafa asin o chira koturo o so wonu so na yo ka o si me wafa asin o enti me dine sha wonsa wa wiyo o de no ono a wafa asin e sha wonsa o man penyin sa ko hwe no mame say o betima wa wiye 100 million no ono hina o ma che nti wey dabei e ko si dabei yeti ha e ka ho asem it doesn't make sense. Paul Adumochre ebubo to the extent that His Excellency former President Akufo-Addo afre OSP kura say masajai ehu o say jai. What kind of rule of law are we practicing in this country?
As a case,
but I think the OSP office should speak on this matter if indeed they received such. And yes, Obianu said Paul is a little bit reckless and stupid, but you don't allow stupid people to run their mouth. See, and I think baby said Menshia Titru.
Menshia must
they must speak on this matter. You
cannot
see, just
that's
leave
why
it like that.
I'm saying, sir, the House of Laws gradually is getting exposed. The integrity of the Menshia Palace, a holding no, sir, omo issue disclaimer. Nature say, near yetiti caneno,
yeah,
because some of us are some of us respect the chief and what they stand for. Now, traditional rulers, when them say they are the most lobbyists than any other person in this country.
We are lobbyists.
Look, I chanced on one list a traditional ruler. Esua sir onu pay appointment. Ya bisanwa. Unim ne ope.
Ode
masa. Ode galamsi. Ode galamsi.
Chobo ela go for edo.
Appointment Emma Obia. You have the man we are to say district chief executive.
What we are to.
What almost Metro MMDC.
You see.
So what is the interest?
No, so the point is, that is the reason why politicians they've struggled to fight corruption.
Yes.
Architecture.
Traditional partnership traditional partnership for development in the local settings a champion. But now we share the actions and inactions of traditional rulers and traditional leaders, opinion leaders in certain areas of the country. To be honest with you, I am telling you, almost I Ghana. Asantehini Eka say in this part of Ghana, nobody owns lands apart from him. Nobody. So can the video be more? Was he nobody, not even government. He's the custodian of all lands in Ashanti region. So no politician can influence anybody selling of land, granting of lease, and what have you. The same way, yet the Obi, as a member of the government, to demand justice. If the people say they don't want that, they don't want it, and it will stand.
Oh, of course.
That is what it means.
But the corruption, because so demand the accountability.
Yes. So if today, as we speak, the authority, you can say the paramount chief, the king of Ashantis, can be reduced to a level where corrupt individuals can run to for cover. That is look. Its seriousness is understatement. It's understatement.
No, you see.
No, but
first of all, Paul said you didn't call sales and at what point you're afraid, Paul? Now, who sales you are not allowed with your phone.
Yes.
And the then was some go for no more casa. How did Paul get to know?
Yes.
Say Obia Fred
Mensa Otabel. Another. So no so friend.
So just here. Me Paul me to so I wanna be. One more episode my we are seeing them who say me will nipa.
Near osi or friend more than 20 missed calls. Why on this
Nenebi.
Okay.
The only person you mention or you're linked to end this Accra100 your sorry.
Your Bobie.
That I just cross on.
So yeah,
on one end this.
It's not political.
Paul, you see, Paul was trying to.
It's diabolic.
No, he's trying to disturb the system.
What should I know?
Diabolic, yes.
Because it was a case in any.
Yeah.
It is a siano. Now say asem ya froze be you ano. Asem ni nru ba bia o. E dey na da ho ase. Is it a case na ngasa no? Ya to agu ana.
Yemma etiefo understand one thing.
We are about to points to go man.
You make one thing clear so that listeners will get to understand. Nienti na ye free.
That's it.
Let them understand. One, the last minute appointment is one. But the assurance, revenue assurance, every country practice it. Evertech a subset of SML. They are SML.
Same.
They are same.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, SML and their activities are omuyeye. And sika dudwa omujiye. And how Ghana billions are omujiye. And how much Ghana benefited from such money.
Fantastic.
The same thing at your friends saying airports. What is revenue assurance in the first place? For example, Accra FM, a marketing department, and they can explore a lot of opportunities to generate revenue.
Yeah.
Omuntimi, and a mimi proposal. I say, Monfa Jumai Mami, I can raise more revenue for you. Can you know 10 million a month? I can give you the 10 million a month. Anything after the 10 million, then meji percentage. And that is how Evertech came to being. Now, every institution, and that is why the framers of the constitution, procurement laws, how the public services can operate.
Yeah.
So, at what point Evertech got involved in all this matter? At what point?
Back door.
It's very important.
Back door.
And Obimo care about management level. We are looking at conflict of interest. Yeah. It's very important. Conflict of interest is very, very key in the practices of management. Now, say you, Paul, happens to be the chairman, the board chair of Ghana airport company, and you decide, say, the proposal assume it's good, fantastic. So by practice, what do? Do you do sole sourcing, or you would write to PPA, or you would make it open so that obia timidi ne bid eba so that you can assess who has the muscles, who has the expertise, and can easily generate such resources. In any case, let's also examine the capacity of that particular place. The Ghana company, airport company.
Yeah.
Sikasai na omu hiya.
Yeah.
Ansana, utimi eden, a company, a business to somebody. One, you were shops around a airport. You were avenues are betimi eden, a generating revenue.
Exactly.
What at all did Evertech, Eddie Baya, more than every other person? That's 1, 2. And also no, say in the whole term of Akufo-Addo, nobody has proposed apart from Evertech. Yes. To the extent that they can generate more revenue for a Ghana. Sir, yet the Sir Asami Echo OSP, and then OSP na say there were irregularities. Na invite you and which say omufumra ana is witch hunting. There be
according to Paul witch hunting.
Say witch hunting. Is it the first time we seeing this? That's a question we should be asking ourselves. Now a witch hunter. What at all is OSP witch hunting about?
Now we are witch and hunting.
Yeah, hunting. Who can say? No, you have nothing against
the same.
It's about management. This
same boy, Poladumotre, justified why Agongo and Opuni
had to be
detained.
Yes.
When MPP came into power.
Yes. Yes.
He defended it.
Yes.
The state has the powers to detain you.
Yes.
Imagine.
Yes, I can say, or no. Time na ono award this contract no. Na omo hyase eye ne ese omo ye. Ansah na omo frɛ aban. So the management has decided no management has decided to do otherwise or no onye board no sanction near we mo
lady no
na enye sir na sana that act na na enye enu na osign ye
na dey na
osign say omo ye due diligence first omo tro Emma PPA. Omu yes at the end of the day no. Who approved it? Onye approve it. Yes. Onye according to omu approve and send omu free abai. Therefore no onu onim hushi. But grant that onim hushi. Those people are omu grantees omu trosa friend saying PPA. Oh, the others are umai omono. Because if you look at the management setup, board has no day-to-day activities.
Yeah.
As in when the need arises.
So they give the policy
direction. Say the documents say A, B, C, D, therefore approve. Did you read before signing? What kind? Did you read?
Okay,
so are you questioning them? Did you question them or not? That's a question you should be asking. And see, where are some media? I have phobia ordina no eka ho or no so or ye chrono or bokron.
Yeah.
Or ye master thief. Any politician who supports a Paul to loot Ghana because a year kickbacks no there. And that is the main reason. Oh yes,
good morning, Ghana.
There be ma sa contract no because on to nka say no onim Evertech obwa because at the point where the Evertech brought the proposal no why no more demand because they brought it at the management level.
Yeah.
And then the board looked at it. So if in any case the solutions na ana suggestions na odimo omo omo disu ana omo disu how come abra wo free aban mo no you sign their stay off work. You sign it as board chair. So you cannot come say you don't know how they started and you don't know the Evertech whatsoever. Sikana na omukoyi no. No omukoyi sa sikano then $140 something million. Omukoyi sa sikani free.
But that issue, is it true?
Well, that is the legend.
No, me feel say never dey na can you go who?
So my Friday way me patch of NIA wouldn't say from I think 2018 to 2024. No, 2021 to 2024. GRA and Tria NIA. Also NIA or platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's identification platform. And Mesaka let it be copy. 13th February 2025, the Commissioner General Ghana Revenue Authority GRA, attention Mr. Anthony Kwesi upon. Okay, so notification of indebtedness under the National Identification System of the National Identification Authority. So let me just pick like 2 or 3 paragraphs. I write on behalf of the National Identification Authority NIA to formally notify you of your institution's outstanding indebtedness to NIA in the amount of 376,747,406 Ghana cedis as at the 1st October 2024. This amount pertains to the provision of identity verification services to the Ghana Revenue Authority from 9th February 2021 to 31st October 2024, pursuant to the Memorandum of Understanding executed between NIA and GRA on 13th November 2018. It is important to note that previous invoices have been issued to GRA regarding its indebtedness. However, to date, only a partial payment of 8 million Ghana cedis has been made. 18. Okay. So I request that the outstanding, it goes on and on and on and on. And so the question is, baby to say GRA, and they say NIA GRA for free or more platform so. Yes, and now some I'm okay. And you saw now NIA is a movie. So obi to say ora yera yara kuku e ka no beto ye
obeto ka skani ho na wa jaka.
So be me point they say sa 300 million Ghana cedis no e GRA na anya omunya na obi afedi you see these are the things we want the government to tackle.
Omanya no modi ti said the asafojeti ho national scholarship secretariat
and also
ho de nyenyenyenye asafoje mo amane ye nyenye kwabna
yes say
the oto no say hokra
winning problem no yes so go kan omo say so omo kan din ye donor partners no me asafoje ka bi kire me hwe ne sa na me si kwa so na say me ni pani bi ndc pani bi di nkomo no okika ne office ka omo betu omo adi na me say eja
edi wo ka che me fanya di ai
na me say eja mo tinsi mai osi Kwabena eniema when you don't know governance omo ne yakasa eya no mo frisi agimi
governance bi enu wa kire say wo betu so bi awie sika atra so
omo say o kan donor partners na ono asafoje ka bi a kire me hwede saa na mesre na me si kwa so na me kofro me ka me ko fie na me se wi ase edin
mabremagu
wi ase edin se papa panimu ti se me na o hwe me kasa kwasi asem we kire me senti se no so obi adi nkwasi asem we institution bi mu a donor partners bete omotia omo maye bio entie ne ye nka
the cycle no sa de to aso nti hwe se sa omo die ne mu yo omo nkwada omo treni omo na omo dia show omo trim se governance chere se oba na obi awie sika nka to go se be yes sa no ma be bi gina
yeah no then I realized that a free Kwame Nkrumah time.
Sanity.
That's how it is.
No, say Tina, who say?
How?
Oko politics man on my first one, so Godfather. Sa Godfatherism no. And I say Bibia because say Godfather, the father neji me amusu me.
No, how can you tell me say GRA enti sika ya ira ko kudi be ya adwuma. Onyawo. Wono so awaye CEO. Ono I want to be ma bonte meka. Enti senye ye ne ebete ne aka ho asem a eno ane se asem no ekonkon ho. We ye so o kira say NIA MC another institution bi omo so o kira omo kotakre wo
omo sika no ko fa jedi.
And uhwe GRA nko 300 million Ghana cedis.
Na sisi Ghana ye mo sika na 10 million. Udi sika na ira ye kwamna ya mo nto bo asena mo fa calculate to ho. Hi. O calculate ni nyina obo hu say why then do we say ekope besia?
Ye ekope besia ye.
Sika ne sem.
Ani esa dia mo mianka. Na donor partners no mo ma ye.
Ye fa ye ni sika ne ho.
Na ye omo e wo mo ne ye hwe wo mo. Na ya nye ne fa develop o ma ye.
Na ka nka no pa bia na ke gira Independence Square. Wa wo wi ye bogo chia na discard to. Ye bogo chi sa. Na discard to.
Woni mi say NDC ye call Kumasi campaign. Na time ye nya signal ne say NDC wini. Na me mpanifo bi na mo na me ka kire wo mo. Me se Professor Labi Kram ka bi kire. Na me se mpanifo. Ade no se ye ba military way. Ya yiro. Sika na good dem no but from there do be gina Independence Square.
Ye bowo chia na de ba ye.
Na sika na da won chen ne ye you live. Ada ye bobo abanu aka no frata se wo gina kan ye de nem krom na nkola gina kwa ho
omontia de na se.
You see we should ese ye bibi
ya ko Bobie se free Japan ade obi am pese se obefa bibi because fa wo enimguase be bogo busuaso.
Me Bobie mitiwe minim se abansika me mfa mensan ko kan nya hwe entimi ye panisu obi a mini problem bi
na obi ase ko ka abansika
how
kana de nti ade wo ye ntia oka yes abansika abanjuma ye didi
ho Accra100 3000 Ghana kwa betimi atra ho
na wa kwani ya ma fiwo ya ma we ya yo chepe ya to ato bi
mi ko wi me de yere
na wa wi na ya senso nyangofo e ka kire se because won so so mofa me makase aban ye wo department agency and as a ministry sa mo be ko up to date mo che de expose ko no mo be se mo wi because na ye free for all obi awie bi
enti GRA skawe no ayera no
omo dia na wuti kroma ne be ka kire se 52 billion ayera free cash fund anya million 52 billion Kwabena $7 na Jimmy Kura na $9 billion ejebere da airport na yen kan kire se sa contract no mo sensan na signal kura ye fa
akwa signal ni tria so no still
now Metro Mass that man has to be very careful. Metro Mass they go to here say na tia that bia amafa the bia Kwabena o man sika ye nya ye hwe what check say o man ye taxes wo soro pa o ye twa to na ye de o man tumi ya creative brush bia me hu say aso man no ye ngigi sika kra wo
say Ghana ye hia fo man
hia fo ani ye so agye atum ana o mo fa ho no mu disika no.
And they say no, when we so now among Fabinoa, Yanka,
and the double to home,
and you Yanka,
and I call alliance,
you can't a donor partners.
Who is that donor? Obi you obi to or no friend who said donor, first of all, Munya donor, America T, and Opebia counting the pie coembezio, Yajo 2,500. Or we are no mass answer bounce or confor we are Sabaco the same basis way. Ya bounce or Yan Fosika, my Sikofino Gusu. Such as here. Oko singing for ya at the comment. Omo jiji ni na no ma pon ho kakra pa so
even other embassies kura unya date bi om.
O just here.
Ya book ho nyina to 2027. Imagine.
Omo jiji go for this go.
170 me nkwa abrochiri da.
Now we have idea omo jiji sika so mo date. Ana Ghana for ne bre. Ana masa de omo company saba krobu na omo say wiaye. Omo tu ya nyoma na free gold omo for free. Oily. When was the last time I measure? They be able to catch every day.
And you know, one guy say, and you know, been a China for the year.
Of course.
Yeah. Now you pay visa for China. Sana na omo businessmen. E di never be brave buy.
Almost omo
deal with them. I say we are now omo BM.
What I say?
Ansah.
Now I want to come what you be able to young go for you don't be doing when you want to do
materials be breaba
don't say
raw materials finished goods ego gu o man hu nyina so wo kwa akofa Ukraine makora na si ko ha ye ma officer you are compelled to go to them
that be na ya boy duana
oh
answer boy dua short ase system ni nyina anye ana makase Ansah ne be develop here unconventional means suppose mo go akofa sa breathing wood for system a e be hia yen sa aha de broni e fa AI ye no say fast any bit me develop ye chow ni abobo chima ya ji esika
commander me say onim amreba say no political party will use corruption to win election in this country.
Okay, ya na nkola na ebo.
Yes,
because nkola na hunu say mo aseda.
Na kwabre. Ade ye ka obi ye bi sisi o. The MC ye wo Krobo area hi. Wo jire nkofo no de mo anyi sika no.
Wo mo jisika ni nyina.
Akoya wo lock it wo se mo ntwa ye nko.
Yes. Na waso antwa nkwa waka ma se demo no so mo mfa de nkatakata mpoma na emframa mfa
no na just no so be dufu
na efifreti wo mo ntimfifreti we ya was meka was me di we no ko bank we no on be ko na sika no
no mo sa kokko di sika
that assembly ni nkwa no ono nkwa otumi retrieve over 2 billion
why so na kan ko for the show moto
why
assembly keke na we ye nyango boy on the touchline no be tia
enti national level yire wo mo
na disika no na jai munya sa your friend said
mama the positions e ma kronfo bi mu omu mpese omu nkoji sika mo oni omu nyina di che
because say
ya che boys na wan chomu nyisika
dugo na omu flash house no
ofa
ye ni momo
ofa GRA
aba fesika no
un babia eye me nwanwa pa minim adekura esi Ghana Maritime
how the time o
then I see ye na
sa ayi Ghana Maritime pharmacy no
okope mpibia dio wona mo no ya franco for
MPP aban me yes no MPP aban no indict no
da gon die time kwata se nyo nya
no government no indict no Ansah na government no eko
nya
ama liso were the documents by also
Makai sa documents Makai ya di hujuma wa ha
Makai what is happening with
over 200 million Ghana cedis na
cash tifie wa odi
na ko holidays weekends na 200,000 Ghana cedis Makai
ya kwa na didi
for fuel Makai
wa didi pa wa form anisika
yeah okwa sa a friend say baby akano sorry scholarship secretary the way boy no no see
said na oni akufado na no moton
de
oni akufado na no moton
akwala felicika
no moton
the way akwa
boy no na je consider be na sa ma jese enti na de omo abem to mutu nya aduma na
oh
no mo nya omo so wa
the way boy no
the way
no you see Enkolano no I would disagree with you
I
would disagree because me enkenye Nancy Ankamenti sa asem ni bida yekoka international donors
why this press conference in
so you realize that all the younger ones no their hands are obi to say yaya kokune asafojim they are radicals o
na uti wona radical him
no obi na edna kwatra
na say anybody so on to me ma unja adwuma on the market principle for the adwuma ma no because you be so obi enye ba
ekombedi no ompany ti onu meji salary
they are radical and so the issue is not because me if you ask me obi ti say Asafoje say it's not easy to bribe him.
Asafoje ayobia opeso ye adwuma.
Now Asafoje menene dia agro kaka.
No. Asafoje me makwa the office. Akwa kobusa on this matter. He took time to explain to me.
The same thing.
Yeah, but we don't have anyone can tell me. And go make Asafoje zemunu aga tell me. But the point is that anybody person ye adwuma mo soro a mo ba be wu enani kire mo ya nyo ones ni nya adwuma no.
So until you enkola no a omo ye age mate no you can't blame them.
Why do you do that? Timo say your future no.
Because baby to say GR say no. And can see a boni pa ma.
Omo da so to this can no. Omo am won this can.
Boni pa ma.
Kanopada can ya do independence square ne sika ye lie by lie. Messi em for 1 year enye recoveries. Bank malo na sika na ma. What the 1 year si wonu aye recoveries. O man dey recoveries.
Yanje ni fa market women.
Wonim say recoveries was part of NDC revenue line. Wonim say recovery na ka ho
na sika ne shanko for no ngo je na abagidi
up to force your presentation on this how recoveries.
I remember
yes your recoveries as part of our revenue line.
I no be na mo kwa boye
ya ko siasem no
port one mo awo ka kire se wo dase se adeya
otabela freno
wakose osaba enti Ghana fo na ne ko yi no wana ka to se meme ya Ghana ni amitwa to no se meme to abedu botomu a meme bomba se be mi so be bra hunim project karo because entry ma say ye da ye kwa ye be ya ye ni aso ye hye no na ya gigi sika airport okra wo ko twa ticket ne board ni nyina mo so nyina ticket bo koso
ni we nyina se odi na revenue assurance
why the assurance that's all be mi sika okuma
Mamenkai eye Mamenkai mo se MTN SE sim Jumedie no omuguso se ebia wo chip kra wo ba omo besesa no ma ye dia ma Eurade Isim. Up to date estate and construction. Almost say running a yearly anniversary promo. Ewo Chopoli. TME. Running a yearly anniversary promo. Ewo Chopoli. Airport View Estate. Say Nenka asasino ebi 30,000 what is about 25,000 we promo omo Chopoli Airport View Estates Osiafe so omoma available installment for 6 months with down payment 6,000 and 3,000 into omate so kra also other locations Shy Hills omo obi ho your near friend Hillview Estate AMB Miocho Pram Ebendawenya Wamo yi akwai nkanea ewo other services provide a barcoded site plan, land surveying, building construction, architectural drawing, land registration. Friday kopim Saturday omo visit omo site anopa 7 a.m. Omo office ewo Lashibi Shalom Sport T Lashibi Eben Shalom Sport bus stop from 053 122 8238 me bosso 0531 228 238 onsa ebetimi aka womo in boost herbal mixture police near drew or say boost to immune system no na ema honya den na gina ona so pam yarwa gina ho kankwe ai in boost herbal mixture Omemu pharmacy any herbal shops ubenya bi Dankes Wedama King's Walk any Tinated herbal shops nyina from 0246 208 496 Maka will say Dr. Amegashi Herbal and Spiritual Center was say a year kidney yadie liver yadie fibroid HIV ulcer, hypertension, diabetes, when you know infection, and I said Bema Agume account, asthma, Nina, hepatitis B, or she. Na wafu aye donchun said the anansi enenema edi wafum agura ayaka pusi se Russia for bombo ebetua bra obemu wafu na twene wanya 6 packs ni bi na nkwada na timi afro sunsumu o court issue anase BS kasem how anase BS bra location eye macro o police house Kumasi omo ho nkran aka so prison junction takrade omo to eye kejebe government school so Bills microcredit. Mills.
Kachiro.
Ade.
Lumba ye na aba no hwe na obi anfa mba mbe launch no abrantie bi eje nsemu no
yes your friend
olumba na wakwa kofa tebia kakraka se
ene sini kwa
wo di cherry asese lumba ye
na de na sini kwa na dia
enye tebia adamu friends koje
yeah he says weekend okoyere
me kojima ho ni me friend ni na omo ye wo
bisi ya cha ba cha branch ya banning from further taking part in lumba's funeral
Mozi wo
also oni ba be di kwa asem
Mozi wo
ya ni e beto ebo say wo start na wo di zemu
Bills microcredit even catch the Ghana for nyina say koba say bia uhia ska bosia dia ya adwuma Bills microcredit ai bra ombeboa wo wasi de ohia na Ghana card asa wo ya adwuma na ekofom upeska de ahyemu a Bills microcredit na ye no so wabia wani ase wadi wani bechere ho Donald Kuma wo ye geshinka from 0596920833 onsa ebeka omo ye kai wo se CMG audition jumedi omo di aba no ye gusua we di edahoma pacha ai wasi ubedi be 300,000 Ghana umpewe na apede 500 Ghana pe register ona okro no Jumedie we oba Class FM and as a Class Media Group asue bia no a omo no ebekasa de afa ho live on Accra100.5 Citizen Show Monday evening ya din komoni bi ebi ya ebi modern but yesi papa so a opangoma so enye nanu modentia ne yie muntia ye ni brabri nyina ne say NDC must succeed, Ghana must succeed. Ya besre, let's do it right. Na sabi ye ni ya ye chirima. Wase susu bibi pebi. Wabwa Ghana. Na Ghana be ye you, say nye you, enimi ni wara o. Susu bibi pebi. Fama Ghana. Na Ghana be ye say nye ya ifri yenara. So let's do it well. Nenchirima ba what's sakas bebre sisa adan bebre ene Canada Japan avedi oso anu no ho adan 277 ohunu de ode yes umfa wi ase ne nko ba bia bia de uti beto keke asa bibia ni wi ase bio tumu me ye nsiesi o mind why na ye mam ye nwia enchirima ne future. Why? Mama me nwia on mine. And omo wia no, let's punish them. It is will be a cromfo when this mukrabo so no ahwe no hu yi. Mama me enja nkrofo ebi also ayanje kura ebi ho a chewpa bebre. People must be punished so that at least se bobi ansa de ne sakoka aban sika na ye yire no na ne ma enyini behunu de ye omo papa because akọ wiade a on wiade bio ono akola no on nyini me wiade yesremo why yesremo na I beg me ka bia microphone adoso. You get complaints from police we get complaints from all security agencies. Kwabena enkrofo wana we frɛ pacha wana we ow TM 57% for no sense from